Hello everybody, good evening and welcome to the ARMA Team League Season 5 All-Stars Invitational Tournament. With me tonight is tournament host and organizer, SPT.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
It's good to be here. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I imagine so. Yeah, we have just started with all the games. They have gotten underway. So we will be going through 4 games tonight, so a bit of a longer stream for us, but it will be good because we'll get to see a whole bunch of the same players play, which I think is exciting.
Yeah. In interest of time as well, it probably makes it a little bit easier not having to stretch different games. Rather the tournament over 2 different weeks.
Yes, I agree, I think. Okay, so I did roll a random dice to determine what table we'd watch first, and it has settled on table 4. So I will bring that up. Here we are.
So for those watching who aren't aware of the format, it's a slightly different format to Team League. It's your top 2 from each table advance to the next stage, so it's a knockout tournament instead of like a round robin. Yeah, and each stage is two hunter.
Yes.
So it should provide. We've also kept the same UMA, so we haven't adjusted the UMA rules from the actual team league, just to make it a little bit spicier. Because I've been watching M tournament, and forcing people to go for first every hand is actually makes for pretty exciting games.
Yeah. Exactly. It just gives you that sort of different playstyle, I think, than what people are more used to from tournaments or even ladder.
Yeah. It is not second or higher, it is I must go for first.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree. I think it makes for very interesting play. And then having it set up like this, where you've got your like cumulative score over 2 hard chance, means that you can even in just the second game, you can then be like, okay, I need to make sure I place over this person. Or at least it allows for that situation.
Less people show their ability to do math, as we discovered is very important for a certain pro organization's exam.
Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah. So this is the last game to get started, so we should be just about a minute away. Obviously, everyone that made the top 16, all very strong players. Everyone here played at least 5 games to get to this point. Some of them up to 15 in the case of MWW or Dupless. So
we do have to make a comment. You know, it's pretty easy to have like, you know, I think the cutoff was like 90 or so points. It's pretty easy to have 90 points over like 6 games, but Dupless played 11, I think, in the regular season.
Yeah.
And still managed to place well, so
yeah, no, it's incredible.
Pretty good for them, I think.
Yeah, we got a lot of people with like only got it like 5 or 6, but some, you know, 8, 9, or yeah, up to 15. So yeah, it shows this kind of level of play that these guys are at, to be able to consistently score, you know, second or first.
Yeah, I love to see it, honestly, because you can see just day by day the I don't think the gap has closed yet, but the gap between like the Japanese player base is closing pretty rapidly, I feel. You know, especially WLC last year, 2022 rather, we saw 2 foreign finalists for the first time ever.
Yeah.
But that's a conversation to have for another day, I think.
Alrighty, yeah, let's get on the way here.
One, all the way in.
Alrighty, so looking around the table here, quite a number of decent looking hands. Kyrill's hand, obviously, I think is looking quite good already, as well as Dio's. Watari as well isn't too bad if you ignore like the penchant.
Yeah, I'm very partial to Dio's. I think just having Dora, that is, yeah, Dora 3, Dora 4, normally pretty good.
Yeah, it's a kind of hand you'd like to open, but it's a little bit tricky, I think, at the moment. And it's going to allow these other players to catch up, like Frisky here, who has drawn quite well. Does just dump this Akadora?
I'm not personally a fan, but I do understand. I feel like the main issue here is you're now locked into Riichi Nomi.
Yeah.
As dealer, you probably don't mind.
Yeah, it's a little bit more palatable as dealer. But yeah, as you said, it pretty much locks it in well.
Yeah, I was about to comment. It locks in, you know, Riichi Nomi unless you draw like 5 months, so you can accept the 4 month. This technically is still Riichi Nomi on everything but the free pin draw.
Yeah, yeah. You know, and relying on just yourself to draw a penchan is
Mm.
You know, before you hit Tenpai is, you know, not great. And yeah, we do see the open here. He's Shanten now.
Yeah, getting to draw these Tanyao tiles and cut the 1/1 run from the hand is pretty important here. This is Tenpai, yes?
Yeah,
the
this
7-man Kanchan was an insane draw.
Yep. Carol did it
Tenpai as well. Chitoi on waiting on Ton.
The one cut Ton.
I don't mind this.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, one cut Ton. This is this weight wins very often.
Yep.
But they are facing down Tanyao Dora 4.
Mm.
I would have to give the edge to Dio, I think.
Yeah, 5 tiles in the wall still, I think, for Dio's to draw here.
Yeah, but I don't think the edge is actually that wide, honestly. Just due to the nature of this weight. But yeah, we do see. Is that Piggy? No,
that's Watari.
Watari. Sorry, that's we do see Watari testing the 7 Sosuji.
Yeah.
And the game starts with a Mungan for Dio.
Yeah, big start for Dio. Managing to convert the hand, I think, is great. Moves us on to Watari's dealership here. Yeah, Dora 2.
Yeah, Dora 2 for Chiral, but the hand's in shambles.
Yeah, this is pretty ugly. And I imagine there was a strong consideration to go, like, keep these terminals and honors and, you know, aim for Honitsu, Chanta, something like that.
Even Kokshi, I guess.
Yeah, even Kokshi's in the cards, and you're drawing not terribly for it so far, but
yeah. I think the opportunity to commit to Kokshi has now passed, unfortunately.
Yes.
It's one of those hands where you kind of look at it and just like, oh, I guess I'm just gonna fold from high. But the 7-man Kanchan draw is quite good for Watari.
Yep. The West. Oh my god, this hand wants to be Kokushi so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Watari, I get the 4-man.
Is this? No, not quite.
Not quite. Yeah. Ishan Tender. Very quickly. And we've got...
I think it was Tenpai, but the weight was not great.
Yeah, you're right, actually. You jumped to 6-man.
Tenpai again. The weight is still not great.
No. It's imagine we're just waiting now to try and find any improvement.
Just trying to upgrade this weight. Yeah, the thing is, I think even that 3-pin Kanchan weight was plus EV. Mainly because you are dealing, you've got a door, and your hand like has draw.
Yeah. Pretty
specifically to upgrade. I think not taking a Kanchan 3-pin was fine because of the shape of the hand, but this should have been slammed, I think.
Riichi. It does take
Yeah.
It does take just Riichi. I thought that was Tenpai. No, not quite.
No. It was only ever Tenpai for the 1-man.
For the 4-man 3-man, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like if you're willing to just Sumigiri Riichi here, you should have just reached on the 4-pin. Because, you know, the longer you wait, obviously, the more time you give everyone to suss out their hands. And, you know, now you're in a situation where Carl's drawing Dora free and, you know, is seriously now considering to chase you. You know, even Frisky has a hand that's possibly fightable.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it should still be okay, though. You can see, yeah, Frisky, they're drawing 7 so and just deciding to fold is pretty smart, but you know, Kyra on the other hand has got free draw in the hand.
Yeah, like it's very hard to ask someone to fold this, I think. Luckily they seem to just be avoiding Tenpai so far for Watari. Watari's disconnected.
Oh no. We don't have pause function on Tenho.
Nope.
Just in from, and it's table 3. Yasasumu to Baiman. Sun Baiman, sorry.
A Sun Baiman? Ah!
Oh, it doesn't auto sumo! Ah!
It does not auto sumo, no. That is the problem with disconnecting in Tenho.
Oh no! Oh, that's rather unfortunate.
Does at
There's
least
a calm on the board as well. This could have easily been a Mungun to get Watari back into the game.
Yep.
Oh man, there's no message either. Maybe the power went out, maybe, or
they did seem to be reconnected now because they're not sumo-gearing.
yeah. Okay, yeah. They're back. The name in the middle is white now.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's heartbreaking.
Yeah, that could have been a big turnaround hand, potentially.
We often say that when you're behind, you can't play in a way that gives up your opportunity to come back into the game. But I feel like that was completely out of Watari's control, you know?
Yeah, no. Not much you can do when Tenho kicks you out. Does start with this Tanya hand here, though.
Yeah, fortunately another dealership. You've got Tanya Dora 2. 5-8 would definitely get you back into the game, but I think Frisky is very hot on their tail here.
Yeah, Frisky started with a very nice start and it connects up this Manzu. They were a bit loose in those. Now we can drop the Norths. We can even maybe find a Tanya from this, but...
North would be accurate there.
Yeah.
Oh, the hand suddenly becomes so much weaker though.
Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. Maybe just feeling like they need to catch up.
Yeah. That 2-pin draw was pretty nice, but it's not quite Tenpai. Honestly, this hand I'm kind of just looking at Frisky and Watari. I think they're the two main contenders here, but Frisky not taking that 6 Munchie might come back to bite them. I feel like this hand, the win rate now kind of plummets.
Yeah.
Cut like 7-8 Mun here maybe.
It does do that, yeah.
There's the pawn. Tenpai now for Dio sneaking in from the back, waiting on Dora 6-0. It's is this none in the wall?
It's dead already.
Yeah, it is completely dead. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just gonna hinge on whether anyone throws one, but it's gonna be like obviously the 3 months of Dora, so they shouldn't go.
I think the only person, it feels like the only people at risk of dealing in here might be, it's not even Watari. Like I can't visualize anyone dealing in here.
No, I don't think so. Cairo now Ishanten on Chitoy, but I feel like you never not take the door away.
Yeah, if you're going for Chitoy, you never not take the door away.
Yes, I think this is just gonna maybe peter out for Ryukoku. We'll see. Rotari does Tenpai here on the 5-8.
Yeah, I think this Tenpai here is very timely.
Yeah, one in the wall.
Yeah, it's the 1 8-pin in the wall, and I feel like if anyone draws an 8-pin here, they're going to be very tempted to just cut it.
Yeah. Or you just sumo.
Or or just draw it yourself.
Yeah.
2,000 all is very pivotal for getting them back in the game here.
Yes. After missing out last hand, welcome points.
And get your Riichi stick back as well.
Yeah, that's an added bonus. So we go into East 2-2 with a 4-pin Dora.
I'm kind of looking at this board and it's this hand rather, and it's, I feel like everyone's in a little bit of shambles, aren't they?
Yeah, there's no clear front runner, I think. Not immediately.
Yeah, it's just you, the wall, and your tile efficiency, it feels.
Yeah.
I think, Watari is definitely emerging as a early favourite here, it looks like.
Yes.
But the hand is quite value-light when you compare it to something like Dios is a good example of something that could be expensive this round, but I've still got a while to go before they tenpai.
Yeah, a lot of shapes to fill here, but if you do fill, you can see obviously you pick up the 4 pin to go with the Aqua 5 pin. We've already got the Aqua 5 Mon. Yeah, that is our 4th pair though. If we want to keep it, we do for now.
You see Frisky starting to consolidate their hand down to some specific blocks and shapes here. But being stuck on the Kanchan 3 pin, and the 3 pin's also the Dora indicator, is not a great... But you could just draw the Dora and get yourself out of there.
So we draw the Dora, and then we still want to maybe Penchan Friso if you want to greed.
Here's the Kanchan 8 pin Riichi.
Yeah.
For Wataru though.
3 in the wall. A lot better than last hand, so we'll see if they can pull it off again.
Yeah, if you're gonna draw the 8 pin when there's only 1 left, surely you draw the 8 pin when there's 3 left, right? Are we subscribers of the whole thinking? Oh my god! It's not a Patsu, but 1 Ura is very nice. 2 KO.
Ura makes up for the lack of a Patsu, and number 2 KO.
Yeah. Getting yourself to 32,000 this early in the game is pretty good.
Yep.
But obviously the lead is not quite solid yet. You still need a little bit of work to solidify your first place.
Yes. At 32,000, I mean, if you hadn't had that unfortunate East 1, then you've got an argument for something here, but... this is just sort of made up for the slow start, more or less.
Yeah. Maybe it's the universe's way of apologizing for disconnecting one thing.
Disconnect,
Yeah.
The cosmic
you got
rays.
a 2,000 all, which twice, which equates to the 1 Mungun you would have hit.
Yeah, that's true.
So Frisky giving up on the small sushi
The
here.
small sushi, yeah.
Wise, to be fair, but definitely very boring.
Yeah, I feel like I would have been tempted to keep it around for a little bit. Like, what's your 9-star doing here?
Yeah, that's fair. Or even 2 pin, 2 man.
Yeah.
But
Nah,
very fair if you're trying to play a serious game.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So Cairo does open. They went for this Hanitsu very early, cutting the Aqua 5 in turn 1. 2 Shanten still though. That's a nice pickup though. No, it was the Shanten. We are in our tempo.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Honitsu came together very fast, and definitely a Mungun already, but the weight leaves a little bit more to be desired. But I feel like if the Sunzoid does come out here, and I feel like Frisky's the only guy who would cut it, but they swap their weight here though.
Yep.
Iso Hatsu.
Yes.
I'm not 100% sure if I'm a fan of swapping this weight. Because it leaves no upgrade paths.
Yeah, and you're already very transparent. Like, the board knows what you're going for as tempo.
Yeah, but if anyone's pushing, they're going to deal straight in. Like that 5-so, for example, could have dealt straight in. But now we have a showdown. Dio versus Cairo. We've got 4-7 pin versus 1-so Hatsu. And here's Wataru into the mix as well. Sunman Sunpin. What? Oh my god! Is that the last one? It was the last 3 man.
Yeah.
No. There were 3 pins in the wall as well. So Wataru casually denying 2 large hands with 500 all.
Yeah. Retains the dealership. We're on East 2-4 now. Good flow for Wataru early here after the dealing and the disconnect.
Yeah, it's basically it's like, did you ever consider just, disconnecting to increase flow? Because I should.
Yeah, they might be running out here though. Frisky Ishan 10. feel like Kyrill's not too far off either, as well as Dio.
I'm really liking Frisky's hand here. I think it leads to a lot of opportunities where you do have a lot of value.
Yeah.
You know, if they rip something like a 6-0 here, it almost doubles the value again. But Watari is disconnected again. Riichi from Frisky, please do not deal in on the Ipats. Don't deal in on the Ipats.
We always deal in on Ipatsus here. Free so wait.
Oh, he took the Sunzo Kancha. I guess that is fair though. Shun, putting yourself on like, you know, the 4-so is pretty hard to win off of anyone, and the 4-7 one's going to be really hard to win off of anyone if it happens to be Dora at the time. So I guess this is fair.
Yeah, I can understand it as well.
I think I would have liked the slight. Oh, it's not even slight. Yeah, I think I would have liked the slight edge. Just numerically, that 4-7 4-so gives me. But let's see if this works out for them. Watari has come back.
Yep.
And is pushing forward with his hand. 1 free-so left.
Interestingly, Kyrill did reject a Tempai on that first 9-mon discard. Would have been Riichi only, I suppose, with the one Akadora, so.
Yeah. Kinda.
And not a can't wait.
Fight.
Yeah. There's the 4-so for Frisky.
Slight backfire.
Yeah.
It's alright, it's only a backfire if you don't win this hand.
That's true.
Reach is contested 7-so Kanchan, so it's Frisky's Genbutsu.
Yeah. It still
doesn't really mean anything when you're also Reach yourself.
Yeah, and you're forced to reach with that weight, unfortunately, so. So this should spell an end to Watari's dealership, unless you can fall back into a Tempai.
I don't really see how you fall back into a Tenpai from here.
No.
But yeah, it depends on how far you want to take the anything can happen in Mahjong.
So what? We'll go with the 8-pin. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say Kara taking the time to figure out what's safest on the board. They've got no Genbutsu left. 8-pin did look pretty good.
You see 3 7-pins, you see 1 9-pins.
Wait, Watari actually made it back into Tenpai.
You have to push the 8-mon.
8-mon looks pretty good here.
It's pretty good. You see 3 7-mons, 3 9-mons.
Yeah, I think you're scared that it deals into like some Dora shape here, but yeah, it was fairly unlikely to deal in. And yeah, I'm eating my words here. You see Watari making it back into Tenpai.
Yeah,
he's 2-5.
He's 2-5. We keep going.
Frisky probably is threatening to end the dealership again though, but Kyra also has a pair of Hatsu.
Yeah. Pair of Hatsu for Kyrill, pair of Norse for Frisky now, pair of Haku for Dio. A lot of very potential quick hands, and you see 2 Riichi sticks, you see 5 Homba.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter what happens here. Everyone's going to go fast, I feel, yeah. And Frisky's also made it to Ishanten here.
Frisky, Ishanten, Kyrill, Ishanten.
Yeah, I guess Watari's dealership will finally end here.
Yes.
Barring any commentator curse shenanigans, but
yeah, all the hands just lock up from here.
Yeah, like it happens obviously, but surely the game doesn't play out in a way where Watari gets to keep their dealership. Frisky presented with an option: 7-mon, 4-pin, 8-pin are candidates.
Yeah,
decides to cut the 8-pin.
Ooh, Tenpai.
And this is Tenpai for Kyrill. First one in.
So
this is
Hakudora 1?
Yeah, Hatsudora 1, so 2k, but it's effectively 3,500 5,500 thereabouts.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, and that's going to be heartbreaking for Frisky here.
Yes.
But what can you do? Gotta move on into East 3 finally. Watari leads Dio's dealership. How do you feel about the game so far, mate?
I think it's been pretty interesting. I do like the good Renchan there by Watari. The play itself just feels very good as well so far. I think everyone seems to be on their game right now.
Yeah, it's been quite scrappy so far, hasn't it? Lots of options here for everyone. The Pon Fortune from Dio comes out quick. Do you think this could be Chanta? It feels like Chanta.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, it's not Chanta. It's Chunnomi.
It is
probably
Chunnomi now. I mean,
I understand.
Yeah, so there goes the 5. So, I mean, you can always fall back into it.
I feel like it's a very tough ask from here, but
no, yeah, it's Chunnomi. But yeah, if it hadn't been for the 6-man, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So Dio find a copy of the Dora, cuts the 9-pin to incorporate it into the hand.
Yep.
2-pin. I'm struggling to see who could be like your nice clean forerunner. Dio's obviously the closest to winning the hand, but the 8-pin Kanchan is definitely a tough ass on this board.
Yeah.
4-7-1 not as much obviously, but Watari's catching up. Oh, Dora.
Dora pair helps out the hand a bit here. Shouldn't Dora 2 now.
Yeah, I think that actually does clean up the hand a little bit because the 7-pin is kind of loose in Kairo's hand.
Yeah.
And 2-pin would be pretty easy to pawn, I think.
Yeah. We do see Kairo finding the Arca 5-pin though, so now I don't think you see that leave, and yeah, Watari did manage to find Tenpai. Missing out Nitsu, unfortunately. I
think we do need to make a comment that they drew like very well to get here. They drew like 6-man, 7-man, 8-man in sequence or something like that. Yeah. They drew very well to even get to Tenpai here, so yeah, it was a very, very nice play, but the Tenpai is here for Dio as well, 2-pin, 7-pin.
Yeah, the 7-pin's obviously dead, but I think there's 1 2-pin left, yes.
Yeah, 1 2-pin versus 1 5-pin?
Yeah, 1 5-pin.
Yeah. The flow's been going Watari's way so far though. But
it has.
Do we believe in that nonsense?
I 100% believe in nonsense.
Tenpai for Kairo as well. This is just Keishiki Tenpai though.
Yep, and there is the one that waits, and it will be thrown, and it cannot be run on.
Yeah. A nice quiet end to the hand. 1,000 to everyone but Frisky.
Yeah, unfortunate for Frisky, who just falls a little bit further behind now. Ooh.
Double East Dora is always nice to start with.
Double East Dora as well.
Yeah, you've got Mungun confirmed in your hands. You just need to actually get there.
Yeah, just have to hope your Kamichahi Watari just helps you out a little bit.
Yeah, you're going to be calling basically anything. So,
and you've just managed to confirm both Doras here as well, really. More or less, but yeah. Is there anyone who can put a stop to this hand? Yes, Watari's actually got quite a nice hand to work with.
Yeah, they also need to draw fairly well themselves though.
Yeah.
Not actually. No, I take that back. The hand kind of plays itself. It looks like
it plays itself, but you do need to draw the right things. But we do have like this potential 5, 6, 7 Sun Shoku. So there's a potential for some nice value here. But I think things you throw, like the 3-pin, the 6-so, like they're going to help out Dio.
I think the alarm bells must be ringing now, though.
Yeah, a 1-man pawn is a bit of a question mark.
It's
like,
3-pin, 10 pie now.
Yep. So you're trying to put them on what Yakuhai do they have, and double ton does seem the most likely. This early on.
The other issue is, like now you're playing your hand, and it's just like, did I already have the Yakuhai? Are they like, waiting for the Yakuhai? Like, what am I doing from here? There's a 9-pin Tedashi after after the Chi. Like,
yeah.
what is happening on this hand? That like, do I push if I draw the East? Like, what happens from here? Do I reach if I'm Tenpai?
Yeah, you got no idea what's happening.
Yeah.
It's very hard to play.
Yeah, like obviously at this point you've put them on like some Yakuhai plus Dora. You're just not exactly 100% sure how expensive the hand is.
Frisky Ishanten now as well. There's the 6-0.
Yeah, it hurts. And now you find out exactly what you were facing down.
Yeah.
And all that work from Watari's dealership dissipates in one hand.
Yeah, directed dealer Mangan. Minus 12k straight to the dome.
Yeah, still in second place though, but he's free to Honda.
Yeah.
Looking around, I'm not all too confident in anyone's hand here. I guess, I have to give the edge to Dio with this very tasty Sun Menchan forming here. We're looking at, Reach Pinfu probably at the minimum.
Yeah, I'm liking this a lot. Obviously, this is a very fast hand.
Frisky catches up a little bit with the 5-man there, but
yeah, Frisky, Kyrle's not too far back either.
Yeah, might not be enough.
Yeah,
Kyrle's catching up as well, but yeah, you've got that Pinfu Sun Menchan. Like, how do you catch it, right? Now you've got yourself on Dora plus the 4-man weight. Ah! Oh, that's disgusting! Oh no! Okay, it's not quite as disgusting as it could be, but Mangan Sumo for Dio definitely puts the game firmly in their control here.
Yeah, that's a big win. That's a huge win.
The Mandarin duck has landed in the pond or something like that, I don't know, but Hatsukan. All right. Yelling, give me my points back.
So this is a spicy early con. So this puts so much door on the field.
I'm thinking I like Carl's hand best so far though, but
a lot of door here.
It is stuck. Yeah, it is stuck on that Penchan though.
Yeah. Ooh, speaking of Penchans, Watari just fills one Ishanten now. Yeah, Ishanten. Yep.
I feel like they have to work pretty hard to get their points back now. They're a whole 32,000 away. But Dio made up 28,000 in two hands. So
yeah,
if he can do it, anyone else can.
Clearly doable.
The Ishan 10 here for Frisky as well. It looks to be Tanya Dora 2.
Yeah. No!
Oh, the backfire. Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
It does.
Ooh, okay. I feel like that's definitely frustration kicking in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think breaking the 6-8 shape was probably the strongest there, but
you just have to keep committed to it.
You just have to grit your teeth,
yeah. No, that shouldn't. Watari threw that first shouldn't immediately. When they drew it, they just drew for second. I mean,
it is alright though. Like looking at the hand they probably won't need it to Tenpai this Honitsu.
No.
The 7-pin pond. I think Watari wanted to cheat that, right?
Yeah, well,
Hold
for
on,
sure.
I need to turn my head and look at this hand. Yeah, they definitely wanted to cheat that.
Yeah. Missed
And,
out.
now working out the shapes.
All right, so we see a Tenpai from Frisky. We see an Ishanten from Cairo. We see... No, Dia's still a bit back. Oh, no, Ishanten.
I want to get... I think I give the edge lightly to Chiral here, honestly.
Yeah, but that Haku draw. Yeah.
Yeah. But, I think now I give it... Honestly, I give it back to, I give it back to Chiral.
Yeah.
Sorry, Frisky, because,
God,
oh, man,
God,
so much is...
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What in the world? Alright. So much happened all at once, so it's just like, well, I think Kyrill's got the advantage now with like the shape of the hand. I think Frisky now has the advantage, and then Kyrill went back to a run then Tenpai somehow after a 5-man pon, and suddenly Frisky was given the edge again, and then yeah, just like fucking Rin Shansuma Dora 6 or whatever.
Yeah.
What in the world?
Oh boy. Alright,
No way.
So yeah, Frisky with a Baimon Sumo here takes Dio down a bit of a peg. Brings Frisky back into the fold, puts Chiral into last now. And Dio, yeah, like Vitari's hand here is looking very good. Dio's hand is looking very good. Oh man.
What in the world just happened? That was kind of lit. That was lit.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Just filling out results from another table, sorry.
Yeah, you're good, you're good. Obviously, SPT is running this tournament here, so he's got to do all the back-end work as well. So we'll let him have a moment. And yeah, Dio now Ishanten with this hand. We have Freedora, we have a double East potential, depending on what tempo we want to go for. Frisky as well is Ishanten. Yes, this is an Ishanten. And Watari is also Ishanten with this sort of... Ooh, that's not the Tenpai you want though. Does take the Tanki 6-man, but does not Riichi, so we are currently Yakunashi. Alright, there's double East for Dio. Now Dio is Tenpai on the 4-7 so, which is less live than you'd like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 left in the wall. And like yeah, Chiral here with 4-4 stuff. 3-4 so's is not gonna be breaking this shape too soon, I don't believe. Oh yeah, and okay, I see. We will wait for all the games to finish. I mean, that makes sense. It's not Team League.
Yeah.
It's kind of how you have to do it. Yep. All right, so a couple. Yeah, Chiral opens for, I assume, Toy. And then Watari did Chief at Tenpai for a different Tenpai that you can actually win off. And Frisky does Riichi on the 1 Forso weight, which is about as dead because it still uses the Forso. Yeah, and there's a lot of 1-Sos on the field, so 1 Forso on the wall still.
Alright, so I'm back.
Yep.
This entire tournament so far has been nothing but spice.
Yeah, so I've kind of tried to look at the Discord messages as they come through, and I've definitely seen a couple interesting statements.
Yeah, so it's a story for another time, man. Like South, focusing on what's at hand. We're finally in South 1.
Yeah.
The game's all over the place. Kyrle's in Frisky's jumped from last to second. Kyrle's now in last place. Watari's wondering where everything went wrong. Dio's just chilling.
Yeah, Dio managing to escape East round with most of the points. So we do have a interesting South round ahead of us, I think, if anyone is able to wrangle down Dio's lead. But look at his hand already coming together for Dio.
Yeah, I think Dio getting the lead early is both a blessing and a curse, because it's like you get to play so comfortably, but you know you live paranoid now that anything could go wrong at any point.
Yep.
The Tenpai is here though, 4-7-1. No, sorry, that's not quite Tenpai. I read the pin 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was a 5 pin that just came into the hand.
Yeah, drop the 5-so, I guess, to get rid of the close to the Dora tile, I suppose, because you're probably gonna end up dropping it. Most likely, more often than not. I just noticed Watari's hand. Oh, that's the free so. Watari's hand is coming together as well here.
Carl needs to find a way to bail on this Dora weight, because
yeah,
you're not gonna get it, my friend.
No. And there is Tenpai.
Tenpai 4-7. Yeah, very heads up play from Dio, realizing that they need nothing at all and just need to hurry the game along.
Yep. Just let me finish this game. Let me get out with my points and give yourself a comfier time in the next Hanchan.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it is top 2 going forward, usually winning 1 Hanchan will be enough.
Riichi.
But obviously that can change. Alright, so Riichi.
Tenpai for Watari as well.
Tenpai for Kyrle, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Kyrle. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Riichi.
Unfortunate deal in. It's
Yeah.
only 3-9, but it's not something you wanted to deal in from Frisky's point of view.
Yeah, it's specifically from Frisky's point of view. It's quite an unfortunate deal in.
Yeah, it actually makes the game really hard now, I think.
It does, yep.
Because it's not just like, okay, now I swap into 4th avoidance. It's like, how do I get enough points that I get into 2nd and set myself up well for the next game?
Yeah, exactly right. It's going to be a tough fight. Plus, the person you're playing up against now has their dealership. You know, even a single win from Watari here is, you know, potentially it's going to make it even not impossible, but like very, very hard. I mean, same for Kyrle.
Tough
like,
time.
yeah, it's tough.
I think you have a lot of time to work with, though. From everyone, but obviously Frisky's point of view.
Yeah.
Now you're just playing to get the biggest second you can, but Watari and Kyrle, they don't need to rush. They can wait for a couple hands to come.
Yeah.
But time is definitely running out.
Oh, Watari's disconnected
No,
again.
not again!
And Tenho will eventually not let you back into the game if you disconnect enough times.
I don't remember how many times it is, but this is the 3rd disconnect.
Yeah, does manage to reconnect here. Didn't miss anything.
They only missed
one.
Iman, which they didn't want anyway.
Yep. Not punished, thankfully. But Frisky is now Tenpai on the free pin Kanchan. Penchan.
Yeah. It is a very spicy or a dicey situation rather, because you look like you're Hunitsu. So it's gonna be a little difficult to get this free pin.
Yeah.
And it's gonna take 2 steps to get yourself to a a run way, and winning 1k here doesn't actually do all too much for you, I feel.
No.
Obviously you tear away dealership from your direct competitor, but it could leave you pretty vulnerable in South Free, I think. But we'll deal with that problem when we get there. If they manage to convert this hand, it could be big for the game state.
Yeah. It's going to be tough. You probably need to always draw this yourself.
Looking around, I think everyone's kind of in the same situation. Kyrill's Ishanten on another Cheetoy.
Yeah, and has been for a bit here. There's been sort of trading tiles back and forth.
Katsuya Python.
Yeah. Drew it last turn, cut up the 9-man Anko they had. And then decides to cut it now for the 9 pin, which is obviously a potential good weight.
Slightly low in value. Cuts everything.
Cuts it. This folding, I guess, maybe?
Yeah,
so
here's
just
the
went.
free pin. Yeah. Yeah, probably, yeah. I think Frisky has successfully convinced everyone that, hey, I'm a Hunitsu, you should all fold. You can only think that Watari is probably going to push forward when they get the opportunity.
I mean,
yeah, the real Hunitsu is to your right.
Yeah, and it's a little bit disguised. Here's an up. Oh, is it really an upgrade though? The 1 pins are dead.
It's a slight upgrade because you can cut the 1 pin and then eventually cut the 2 pin to side grade your weight. But it doesn't change all too much. It's not an immediate upgrade.
Boom. Alright, Tenpai.
It's 1 pin, which as you said is pretty dead, and versus 4 pin, which is also quite dead. But Frisky is saved.
Yeah.
Watari found Tenpai and deals in.
Yeah, and you're always gonna risk it because it's your dealership, and
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Big stick diplomacy or something like that.
There's been a bit of big stick diplomacy talk recently, hasn't there? I think I saw you mention that today.
Moving on.
Alrighty, so yes, East South Free. Dio's last dealership would like to win a little bit more points, but you're pretty happy to take in the first.
Yeah, definitely. If this dealership passes pretty quietly, or even if someone summos, anything lower than a Hanuman, you're probably pretty happy. But you want a little bit more points to carry through to the next round. Just give yourself a little bit of a buffer.
Yeah.
Because it is still a very high Uma Oka variation of the rule set, so
yes,
you want as much of a buffer as you can take.
Yep, just to give yourself that insurance.
Yeah. It's obviously how much you want to pay for the insurance policy here.
Yeah.
Triples up on the 7-man.
Yeah, and that is now...
It's Ishan 10, I believe. Yeah.
Yes, Ramen. Frisky is also Ishan 10, but again, it's for pretty low value at the moment.
It's also, yeah, like, how do you get value from here?
You have to, like, draw Dora and then drop the salves. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you try to win a hand on South and... Yeah, okay.
Okay. So...
5 pin... 5-pin is the fastest, I think.
Yeah, 5-pin is the fastest, and you have to pair up any of your Sozitals. But this cuts the 4-pin, like he would have been Tenpai, but this, I guess, gives you the guaranteed pair, which is nice in its own way, and you get to keep your 2 Ryamans.
Yeah.
So I've been watching Watari. He's just been keeping this potential Sanshoku open. Well, it's no longer a potential Sanshoku. It is our Sanshoku hand. Or Chanta, I guess. Or Junchan, I suppose.
You see Frisky Tenpai here, which is pretty...
Yep.
This Tenpai is actually really important, I think.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. It makes it harder for Watari to catch you in All Last.
Yeah.
Because it upgrades their win con from 2 hun to split the UMA to 3 hun minimum.
Yeah. Which is not always easy to achieve, like even here, like what is Watari? Like if you manage to get the Junchan, it's great, but a lot of times this ends as Sanshoku only.
Yeah. It feels, sometimes having to wait on this run then just feels like an eternity though. Because you feel like the wait should be pretty strong, but it is still 3-6, so it's pretty sought after.
Yep. It's very much
I believe
like tiles.
this is, and Tenpai for Watari now.
Yep, goes with the 1-man here. So waiting on the 7-man Penchon, which is dead. Dio is trying to escape this hand, I think, at this point, and Hikaru did hit Ishanten and then gets tempo.
I feel like this hand's pretty hard to win though.
Yeah.
But if they can sumo this, it makes the all last game state really, really interesting. But the red 5 goes. Dio turned on his weight magnet and hoovered up everything from everyone else.
Yeah.
Watari finds the Sun's ult.
Yeah.
I can't see them cutting this.
No, it's so...
Oh, okay. 1k.
1k.
Alright, so the game state changes. A little bit less than we expected. The Chiral is obviously all last dealer. Win anything you can with this very nice Honitsu Daisushi looking hand. Frisky ends the game, and Watari wins 344 minimum. Oh yeah, 344 minimum.
This is not a 340 hand at the moment. So we'll need some help here early.
Can accept Dora, has Tanyao chances, Sanshoku maybe. It's not the easiest hand to look at and be like, okay, what's my fastest way to freehand? Maybe Cheetor is your fastest line to freehand, but elects to go Tanyao.
Well, no sushis in this hand. Salves are dead on the board. We did pass the west with C2 north, to east gone, so Kyle just trying to find Sozitals and figure out what his weights
Kyle
will be.
will quietly wait for this this Honitsu instead.
Yeah,
it could be Menhon at this rate though.
it could, yeah.
Which is fairly expensive. Depending on how the hand develops, I wouldn't be surprised if they pass this West Pond, which is going to be coming up soon. You'd much rather go for Menhon Dora instead of open Menhon Dora. Open Honitsu Dora.
Yeah.
Open concealed Honitsu, guys.
Yeah, that's the best kind of Honitsu.
It's the Tenpai for Frisky though.
Yep. Tenpai for Frisky. Obviously, it's not the greatest of Tenpais, but it is a Tenpai.
This Riichi is really ballsy.
Yeah.
They've took a moment to consider the odds, but this is also Tenpai for Watari now, and Frisky's put them in prime position to deal in.
Yeah.
リーチ
Oh, Riichi as well. Waiting on 7-1.
Right, so 7-1 is one left.
What's the read? Yeah.
ポン
Oh,
But
it takes the pawn.
That's 7-1
Cutting
in
door.
Kairos.
Oh man. I'm confused as to way the way this hand has gone.
Yeah.
And
Watari.
it's Watari being the lucky one, flipping 2 Orodora as well.
Yeah, just cherry on top, isn't it?
Mm.
Brings an end to this hand. Right on the hour mark, Dio does manage to close out the victory. Watari second, Frisky third, Carl fourth. And that's how things end after the first Hanchan here. So we will be taking a small break, I imagine.
Yeah. Very small break.
Yeah.
So I'm doing back end.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I was just making sure I was on the Discord. So I guess while you quickly do that, I will bring up the stats screen, which probably isn't going to work because I didn't test it ahead of time. Sure isn't. Give me a sec. Where are we? There we are. So we see here, we had a win for Ekusok on table 1 and a second for Jaffa, third for Rachel, third for a set, fourth for Rachel. On table 2, a win for Yasamito with that Baiman that you mentioned earlier. A second for Euclides, a third for MWW, and a fourth for Pezzi. And on table 3, a first for Karupian, a second for Kumo, a third for Sparrow, and a fourth for Pigya. And we have the table we just watched. So all these scores will go in. The tables will stay the same. The seats will be randomized again, and they will play a second Hanchan with the first 2 proceeding. So we'll take a quick small break here while we get everything ready and get the table started, and then we'll be back with game 2. So don't go anywhere. Alrighty, we are back. Hope everyone had a good break. We've had a changeover in the commentating seat here. SBT has stepped out to focus more on making sure the games start on time. And we do have Cheese in.
Hello, thank you SBT for covering.
Yeah, thank you to SBT. I did ask him ahead of time and he seemed, yeah, that's fine. And I was like, oh, I guess it's not too much work, but yeah.
Nah, it definitely is.
Yeah. So we do have our next randomly chosen game here, which has settled on table 2. So apologies, obviously, only with 2 Han-chans, I can't get all 16 players on stream for this first round. So did have to make a sacrifice somewhere. And I was trying to update the scores between games, but that's going to be too much work about it manually. Like, I would have to manually do it. So I'll update them after the top 16 has been decided. Not that it matters too much before you get to the finals anyway, but I figured it would be nice. Anyhow. So we do have our table 2 here. We'll be starting in a minute. So just, I guess, briefly touch on how this first Han-chan ended. We did have, again, a win from Yasamita, a second from Euclase, a third from MWW, and a fourth from Pezzi. So with top 2 going ahead, Yasamita with a large victory in their first game can sort of just ride this out fairly smoothly. But there are situations in which a first does not guarantee you a win, so you do need to be careful.
Yeah, and it's definitely something. We don't have many tournaments where you're playing multiple Han-chans against the same players where the scores carry over.
Yeah.
So it can be difficult to switch that mindset, you know, when you're already ahead or if you're behind.
Yes, 100%. So we did start here. Yasamita was gifted with this nice 2 Shantan hand. But yeah, MW starting with the Hatsu pair as well as the Eastora as well as an Akadora has potential to have a bit of value early. It does open with the Hatsu.
Yep. 1 East also in Pezzi's hand, which isn't too bad. Got a couple of round men's potential Sanshoku.
Yeah, and Pezzi doesn't need a big victory here if they want to take. First is probably out of reach, but second is obviously achievable. But with a minus 49.8 for Pezzi, we'll need to overcome here. All right, MW does connect to their Akadora, which is wonderful since they did throw the East. Getting a little bit more than just Hatsu Nomi out of this is preferred.
Yasamito did manage to get themselves into a perfect Ishan 10.
Yeah.
Potential pin through.
Really nice pick up there, the 6-0.
Yeah, round Ipeko chance as well.
Yeah. And lastly, the Euclase, who we haven't really had too much to talk about. Their hand started a little slow with a couple bad shapes, but has been clearing up a lot of it. Still with some Kanchan and a Penchan there.
Yeah, nice 8-0 draw there. They can drop the Penchan now and go for Tanya now.
Yep.
But Tempai for MWW on the 4-7 pin for Hatsu Aka 1.
Yeah. Would be a nice little start to the Hanchan. Nothing too amazing, but you're always happy to take the first win. Yasamita just not managing to Tempai so far. Now Tempai for Euclase.
Kanchan Forso is unfortunately dead, but if Yasamito does get Tempai with the Ipeko, it could potentially come out.
Yeah.
But Tempai for Pezzi on the 6-9 so did pick up the Sanshoku chance.
Yep. They managed to fill in the shapes.
One of each left in the wall.
Yeah, very spicy first hand. Tempai for Yasumito. But do you want to even go here? We do. There's the Forso.
Yeah, Forso Genbutsu to the Riichi unfortunately deals into the key place.
Yep. Tanya Akawan? No, more than that.
Yes,
free
I
now.
believe it was. Plus a Riichi stick.
Yeah, plus the Riichi stick, of course, yeah. No, of course. Yeah, so Euclid's with the first victory there and gets to retain the dealership.
Not too bad here, one Dora. Just hope you draw your shapes.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, that's a nice find.
Yeah. Pezzy to our left here with the Hatsu and Haku pairs, but the Haku pair also held by MWW. We'll obviously slow down those two hands a little bit. Although Pezzy not so much already. Ishantan. No.
Still Tisha.
Two Sujashin, sorry. Yeah. One too many pairs for that.
Might see the 5 pins get dropped here.
They do go. Yep.
It's a nice Rianman upgrade for Euclid.
Decides to drop the 6-0s. Could have gone with either the 6-0s or Norths there. Another Dora for Pezzy.
Oh, and there's Tempai for MWW. I was gonna say it was sort of the hand. Oh no, sorry, still Ishantan actually.
Ishantan, yeah.
Tempai. Yeah, MWW has the sort of kind of way you're just like, oh, please someone throw the hockey so I can pawn
Yeah.
and be Tempai.
Not gonna happen though. Yeah. Pezzy Cheese drops the extra Freeman.
Yep, hoping to get either the Haku or the Hatsu as their Yaku. I would have to drop one of the Doras that they're currently holding.
Yeah. Does for the 5-cent out.
Oh,
He plays the
Tempai for
Tempai.
Euclid. Yeah, 3-6 man. Oh no, Tempai for MWW and Riichi's dealing the 3-man into the Apatsu. Riichi Patsu Dora 2.
No Aka 3 or 2, so saved from the Honeyman.
And that is such a good run for Euclid. Got that second place in the previous Hanshan and just got a manga direct off third place.
Yep.
And yeah, your reaction there, there's double ton, pair of Hatsus and a pair of Sows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can feel bad when the tiles are coming in, you just see all these honor tiles, but then they all, like a bunch of them paired up. This is a very nice potential hand for Euclid, and yeah, as you said, this putting the distance on third is just so important.
And that's the good thing about these top 2 formats, where in like where only first place matters, which is a lot of the usual formats, there is a lot of luck involved to try and get that first.
Yeah.
But in the top 2 format, you have a lot more control in being able to fight for that second place.
Yeah, exactly right. It's all in your hands, more or less.
Oh, there's the double ton for Euclid.
Chun went. I was expecting a Freeman to be discarded first before the Chun or the Haku.
Yeah, the good thing about keeping the 3-man, if you do draw that 4-man, you can have the Nobutan weight.
Yeah.
Some may argue the once cut Yaku High might be even better. If you do find 2-man, you can also cheat for some Tempais, drop the Hatsu, and make it your pair, since you do have enough value here already.
Yes.
Looking elsewhere, actually, we didn't point out that Pezzy actually has all four of the Doras.
Did I think just draw the last one very recently?
Yeah, it is actually Ishanten right now, but Tempai for you place on the Haku Tanki.
Yeah.
Oh, Tempai.
Tempai.
For Pezzy.
Yep.
Kanchan 16. Unfortunately, 2 have already been cut. The good news is the other 2 are in the wall.
Yes. And Euclides is pretty much always throwing a 6-pin if they draw it. I mean,
Yes.
yeah, like swaps off the Haku. I mean, that's fine.
There is an argument to fold because they are already, 20k ahead.
Yeah,
More points don't really matter.
that's true. No, the Jun.
Should have waited on the turn.
It feels so bad to fold this hand away.
Yeah, definitely.
That's Tempai.
Yep, on the Sunman Chan. Oh, but the Furi 10 on the 9-man they just discarded, so does not decide to push it any further. Yasamito, like you mentioned, did get that first place last Hanchan, so doesn't necessarily have to fight too hard.
No. Oh,
Oh my god, there's a sumo for you, please.
yeah.
Because they had the Hatsu Anko and double con, even without the Hanetsu, a nice 7,800 with bonuses.
Yeah, retains the dealership even still. Luckily, I guess for the table, they were originally on a Hanetsu on top, as you said, so the value wasn't able to increase any further with some sort of like a toy on top of that, but yeah.
Still definitely bad for MWW and Pezzy.
Yeah, it's put a real like it's you're like, how am I meant to make up 30k or 40k if you're MW? Like it feels so insurmountable. MW's handy though. Yeah, one step at a time.
Ishanten or Jinchan Sanshoku Dora, didn't you?
Yeah.
If they get the 7-1?
7-man draw would just be so tasty. I'm just checking, there's one left. And yeah, Yasamita did start here with this very Honetsu looking hand, pushed it, and yeah, we see here already Ishanten for it.
And quite the nice Ishanten as well.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the Norths are currently in Pezzy's hand.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a tough ask to have them be out since they already win Khan. 5-man is in Dora. We see none. Oh, two in the discards.
Been cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. We saw Euclasia decide to cut away the 4-5 in Realman instead of the 8-man Dora Kanchan. Does draw a 9 now, so get Sanshoku.
Yeah.
Right, I think his calls were off because that 9-pin just flew right by.
Yeah, not even a pause. So yeah, it does seem that way. 6.
And that's Tempai for Yasamito.
Can't.
Oh.
Didn't want it. Seems odd.
Yeah. A greeting for a Toy Toy?
You can still greed for a toy while diamond conning.
Oh, no. You would cheat your pawn and your Tempai on the ton and pay.
Yeah. But you could also get Sun Kansu.
Yeah.
We're already halfway there with a second Khan. Okay. What rate will we go for?
Surely you go for the Toy if you pass the 6-man before. 7-man Kanchan.
We just having fun?
He knows something that we don't. Tempai for Ton Chun Honetsu Dora 2.
Ah.
Oh, that bypass.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for MWW, unfortunately picked up the Forcer for Tenpai, so lost the Sanshoku, lost the Jinchan.
Yeah.
Riichi Dora won.
Chidora won on a Penchan. Wait, that includes Dora. It feels pretty hopeless. And I mean, for our point of view, you see there's one left in the wall, so you just pull it. It's not hard.
Yeah. Pezzy is still floating in Ishan. 10 can pawn for Tenpai here.
Pon for
Oh.
Chinitsu.
Who's the pay? Unfortunately, there's only one turn left, so unless they
Yeah.
were just. Oh, the fighting was Genbutsu, so they could have discarded it safely.
Hmm.
That was
Tenpai.
the Tenpai at the end.
Alright, you guys did lose their dealership from that, so I guess that is something for the rest of the table. Everyone else was Tenpai.
East to Chundora, one in Yasamito's hand.
Yeah.
Not too much going on for any of the players. Haku gets paired up by both Tuclace and MWW in the same turn.
Yeah. So we'll have to see who chooses to throw one first, or even if they choose to throw one at all.
Yeah, probably not. The rest of the hand isn't too exciting.
Yeah, like what are you doing with these hands? Otherwise, Chitoi, maybe. And speaking of Chitois, 4 pairs now for Yasamito.
Yeah, it did cut away the Dora earlier.
Hmm.
Ishanten now.
Euclid's hand is coming together a little bit more here, but still a bit away. Goodbye, Chitoi Ishanten. To Yasamito.
Hmm. Ishanten for... Oh no, not yet.
Not yet, not yet. And Euclid's open, so Honitsu, I guess. Or you keep the backdoor option open. Adazuki on the Haku, but I mean, as we know, that's gonna end in sadness if we do go that route.
Yeah. Now Chitoi Ishanten for Pezzy.
Everyone had the option to be Chitoi this hand.
Yeah, Yasamito got his Chitoi Ishanten back, but he was like, no.
Yeah, understandable, understandable. Freeman did go from Euclid, so seems to just be playing a little bit more safer, maybe. A little bit.
Pezzy backfiring on the 3 pins. Yasamito backfiring on the Chitoi.
You thought you could go to regular hand, and where did that bring you? Back to Chitoi.
Yeah. In the end, it all comes back to Chitoi.
Yeah.
Haku 7-6 Shanpon for MWW. Both of them locked away in Pezzy and Euclid's hand. And probably not coming out from either of them.
No, not this late, I think. I mean,
Oh, that is
Riichi.
Tenpai for Pezzy. Ipeker after. Unfortunately, 8 so is dead on the board.
Yeah. Whole bunch of nothing hands here.
But yeah, but quite nice if Pezzy's able to get Tempai, keep Tempai here, which he is able to.
Yep. Not forced to fold on the Hote, so always appreciated to pick up a couple extra points. Yeah, considering that the East one was so dominant, it's actually still quite an interesting hunch on so far because Pezzy and MW aren't really out of it yet.
Yeah, it could definitely be the win condition of making Yasunito come forth, and potentially a second place mate too.
Yeah.
Well, on to 5th Humber.
5th Humber used to. Pezzy's hand immediately drew my eye here, but Yasunito's is quite nice too. Probably won't keep the Dora though.
Yeah, can definitely hold it for now on a 2-pin draw.
Yeah.
Does end up discarding it.
Does cut it, yeah.
Yeah, I might see a 1 so cut later to at least pick up Tan Yao to substitute for that Dora.
Yep. He plays opens with the 6 pins. Which, I mean, it's understandable. With the sticks in the middle, you can just push a Tanya only and still scoop some nice
yeah,
points
free 3,500 if you win.
Yeah.
Yeah, MWW ideally here, needing some help. Maybe keeping the backdoor chanter. Potential.
Yeah, it's on the cards at least.
Oh, that is a nice draw for Pezzy, confirming an e-paper.
Yeah.
That's also a nice draw for you plays. I think usually here you'll probably drop one of the 3 so's or the 7 so's.
Yeah. No, it doesn't want to. Okay. So it prefers the Ryankan.
Yeah, Ramen, Ryankan, Ishanten.
Yeah. There's the 2-pin backfire for Yasunito. Well, semi-backfire.
Yeah, does find himself in Ishanten to pick up an e-paper.
Yeah. Clay's moves a little bit closer.
Well, he could. Yasunito could keep.
Yeah.
Dora here goes with a 7-man draw. Ah.
Well. Tempai.
Yeah, and Tempai for you place as well after that 7-man pawn. So 3-6-man is 4 left in the war.
Yeah, 4 left in the war. Not bad at all.
Kanchan 8-man for Pezzy's. Unfortunately, 1 left, but they do manage to sumo it. For Riichi Sumo Ipeiko. Oh, Riichi Platsu Sumo Ipeiko Aka.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the Apatsu didn't end up mattering since still ended up being a manga. But very nice here for Pezzy. Now 10k away from you place.
Yeah, and scoops the 6 in the middle.
Yeah.
Extra 3,500 on top of that is wonderful. So yeah, he's free. Yasunito now in still 3rd, but you don't want to bleed away too many points.
Yeah.
Their first dealership is not too bad. The hands that they have to play against aren't too quick, but they're not all that slow either.
Yeah, Pezzy here picking up a 2nd Aka, 4 pairs.
Yeah, 4 pairs for Pezzy. You clays with some very nice shapes to work with.
Picks up a Dora here.
Yeah, this is nice hand for Pezzy. 7 so goes. I imagine we'll see the Penchant go next.
Yeah, there was the option to just straight drop the penchant. To go for the Tanyao.
Yep.
And keeping that extra block potential in the Sozu. But playing it standard with the blocks that he has. Hands coming along quite nice here for MWW as well. Does have a Dora heading for that Tanyao. Potential Sanshoku as well.
Took a minute just to hold on to the Sanshoku here as well. Just working out what would be the better discard. Okay, Ishanten for Euclase. And Yasamito opens, heading for a Tanyao of his own. Good for the 1-man drop. Imagine they were just trying to weigh up. Because the hand could still wind up, yeah, like some sort of Sanshoku or Junchan even, you know. There's a couple different ways the hand could just end if you just draw the right things. But this cuts away to 1 man.
I did pass the 7-man Senpai there, which would have only been 1 left, so
yeah,
don't hate it at all. 7-pin Penchant. I does take it, doesn't Riichi. Also, don't hate it too much.
Yeah, it's fine, I think. If you don't win this hand, it's kind of like whatever, really.
Yeah. And you know, you only have 1 of 7 Doras going into the 3rd row.
Yeah.
So you're worried with the call from Yasamito. You don't really want to go dealing into like a 5-8.
Yeah, some Tanya Dora
Or
2
even
or Tanya Dora 3 nonsense, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of a spooky board, all things considered. MW did find Tempai eventually. After a little bit of shuffling around the tiles here.
Yep. Riichi, Tanya, Dora on the 4-7-man. 1 left in the wall. 8-pin gets cheated by Yasamito. Doesn't take Tempai on the 6-0. Can call here and drop to Genbutsu, but still doesn't.
8-man went, which is Genbutsu as well. 1 man.
Meanwhile, Pezzy still Ishan 10 with Dora 3 and Sanshoku.
Yeah, hasn't managed to find it.
There's a last winning tile for MWW.
Yeah, so what will Euclase decide to do here?
Could just drop a 6-pin, 8-pin, both Genbutsu. Hope you get back into Tempai.
Yeah, and does it go with this route? There we are.
Yeah, there you have it. Doesn't even have to draw another tile. Just a free Tempai at the end.
Yep. So yeah, Euclase, Pezzy Tempai. No, was it? Hold on, doesn't sound right.
Yeah, you play MWW.
Yeah, UWW. Yep. Takes us into East 4. So still in East round. A bit of a slow hunch on here. Same to go with the first round we had.
Yasamito here with Hatsu, Haku, and South pairs here.
Yeah, this is a very interesting set of hands, I think.
As Chi
Yeah.
and drop the 2-man. Hatsu pair is locked away in MWW hand, who also has a pair of pawns.
Yeah, So not likely to see either of these guys cut Hatsu, I don't think. Yasamido, do you want the Hanitsu or do you want the Toitoi? We're gonna break the salves. Alright.
Yeah, quite surprising there. Actually, no Toitoi with the 4-pin chi, but
Oh,
yeah,
it's a
surprisingly
chi,
go with the
Jesus.
7-man.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, I was not expecting the south break, that's for sure. 3-man is a great find for Pezzy. Can shift this hand eventually towards the Tanyao if you got the time. And yeah, MW calling that on as well is going to put a clock on a couple hands on this board. With 2 players with 2 calls. Alright, 2 Shantan for you, Clace. Yasamida continues to draw unhelpful tiles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Ishan 10 for Euclase. And Tenpai for Yasamido on the Hatsu 7-man. Shampoo.
So the Hatsus, as mentioned before, they're locked away, so neither player is going to be discarding those. So we're waiting on the 7-1, which is one left in the wall, really. The other one is in MW's hand, and there's definitely a world in which he ends up dropping it. If he wants to push this hand through, which obviously you do, it's Hanitsu, it's done, it's Hatsu, assumingly.
Busy breaking apart Ishan 10 on that 3-man draw. A lot of the Manzu are quite live.
Yeah. The Manzu are quite live, as well as obviously the Pinzu is a bit spooky to toss. You see a lot from MW, but it looks like a Hanitsu.
There's
Yep.
Yeah, it goes with the 7-man because, like you mentioned, looks like a Honetsu. Didn't want to drop the 5-pin, instead felt in. Was just a Haku only though.
Yeah. Yasamido takes his first win at the Hanchon. Does end out East round finally into South round. All the other games have ended by this point, by the way.
Well, it's a good thing that SPTs. Actually, we do have to wait for the results of this Hanchan, I guess.
Yep. Because yeah, we do the drawings and
Yeah.
set up the tables for the semi-finals. So as we sit here, you Clace in first, Fezzi in second, Yasamido in third, and MW in fourth. So Clace will be looking to extend out their lead a little bit here, make sure this second stays a second.
Yeah, we're gonna see whether Euclase like just gun for that Chinetsu, but no, goes with the 1-man cut. Keeps the Ishan 10. Speaking of Honetsu, Pezzy does have a Pinzu Honetsu.
Yeah, and quite a fast one, all things considered.
Oh, that's a nice draw. Ishan 10.
Yeah,
Let's go Dorotanki.
it is a Chundor Tanki. To see a Chun in MW's and Yasamido's hand. Yasamido not all that inclined to push, but obviously MW is.
Oh, you see East come out here and should get pawn. Oh, it goes with the 3-sided 1-3-6 pin weight. would have preferred going for the Mangan, especially in the current standing situation. 2K doesn't do too much for your situation.
Yeah. You'd want to push the higher value here, especially with the Hanshan half over already. And second
does
place
get
in
the
first.
Suno.
Yeah, that does win it. So yeah, 2K, we take wins.
Yep, still has the South 4 dealership
Yeah.
to rack up those points that they need.
Yep.
On to South 2, MWW's last dealership. Yeah, it does need a lot of help.
Yeah, minus 22
Catch up.
in the first game, so needs to catch up a lot here because
Yeah, and with you Clace in first currently, that's
yeah.
quite difficult.
Essentially, you need to Gyakuten in your dealership here for MW. The starting hand has the potential to at least win, but not with a lot of value. You're 3 months locked to a Penchan weight at the moment.
Yeah, it does have a Sanshoku in their sights.
Yes. So does Pezzy. That is quite far off at this stage.
Yasamito's hand progressing quite nicely to completed shaped with Adora.
Yeah. There's another one.
Oh,
Should just see the
Fitsuki
8-man.
Ishan 10.
Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be a Riichi before too long for Yasamito here. And I mean, you just have to push here as MW if that does happen.
Yeah. Ishan 10 for you Clace as well with what will be Dora 3, the 3-man Kanchan. That does find a small weight upgrade here. They like to keep the 4-man, but they might keep the safe town. Let's go with the West cut.
Yeah. Either is acceptable, I think, depending on how you want to play the hand.
I think the good thing about this is there is a small chance you can transition to a Tanyao with that extra 4-man in your hand.
Yeah, because now you can use it for your pair.
MWW is still 2 Shan 10 Tenpai for Yasamito. But a 3-so Kanchan. Goes with the 1-so cut, pivoting for a Tanyao instead.
There is Senpai for you, Clace. Does not reach you on the Shampoo way, but has the Ipeco, so that is fine. Did manage to upgrade.
Ipeco Dora 2.
Yep. 9 pins are dead, 4 mans are 1 in the wall. And MW does open. So this
Senpai for Yasamito. Tanya Pinfu Dora. Dama.
on the free 6 pin.
Weird 7-pin pawn from
Yeah,
WW because you want Sanshoku, so by putting away the 7-pin, now you have
Yeah.
3 social pair, so you have no Yaku.
yeah, and that's what I think. I think this was just a Tenpai call.
Yeah.
Estimated could change the weight, but will probably deal in if they do so.
I don't know, since MWW doesn't have Yaku,
Oh yeah,
That'll be
that is
fine.
MW's weight. Yeah, of course. Yep.
Yasamita actually folded.
Yeah, it can just folded instead.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Pezzy unfortunately couldn't get Tempai.
Don't.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Uclay switching back to the 3-man Kanchan on the 2-man draw and does win that Hote
Hey,
Oh.
didn't...
in WW.
No, wait, it did matter, didn't it? Yeah. Okay, pick a door too. So Uclay knocks MW down a bit more. MW loses that dealership. And also takes him further, even from third. So yeah, looking pretty bleak.
Yeah, I think we're heading towards Yakuman territory here.
Yeah. See them cutting away these middle Sozu tiles first, so at least keeping the Kokushi open here, but yeah, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah. I would just cut the honors, honestly. Like, even on Hanetsu, it isn't good enough here.
No, absolutely not. And yeah, it's gonna be rough with this hand, because look at this hand for Yasumita.
Yeah, that Penchan was the issue, but pairing up the 8-man, confirming that Tanyao, essentially. Good chi here for Tempai.
Was Ishanten for Rion Peiko too, but yeah, just takes the quick Tempai, which is understandable.
Nah, wouldn't have been Rion Peiko. E-Peiko.
Oh, I thought there was. Yeah, never mind. Sorry, the Pinzu shape was completely different to what I thought it was. Yeah. Gonna have to forgive us. I know SBT is suffering too. Final Fantasy Expansion Day was last night. We were all up far too late. Yeah,
Percy
so
with the Ishanten here as well with an Aka.
West from MW in the 9th, yeah, so just going for this Honitsu, I suppose.
That run from Uclay was actually really bad for Pezzy. Because I think Pezzy needs Yasumito to be 4th.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
He does find a nice Aka and Pinfu upgrade here. Chitoi Ishanten for MWW.
Yeah, Chito Honitsu, it's something, I guess.
That would be good if you can get a Baiman out of this. Tempai for Uclay. Dharma on the 3-6-man for Pinfu.
Pinfu only.
Not even keeping the Dora to avoid dealing into any shenanigans from Yasumita.
Yep. And Riichi from Pezzy. 7-man gets pushed. Pezzy Tempai on 5-8 pin for Riichi Pinfu Dora.
Oh.
Don't.
Let's push the 8-pin.
Alright, that's great.
And
for
this is
Pezzy.
exactly what Pezzy wanted. Riichi Pinfu Dora 3, direct hit onto Uclay. Put some 2k behind Uclay.
Yeah. Pezzy putting themselves into position to play for getting to top 2 here. And to South 4, the last dealership of the Hanchan. So, this hand has potential. We got 2 Dora already. This hand could easily become some sort of Tanya Dora too.
Yep, Pinfu, exactly.
Yeah.
And this is where you really want to have tracked the points before the Hanchan started, just exactly how much you need over like Yasumito or Uclay to clinch a second.
Hopefully,
or even a first.
Hopefully the players did that, because I mean they did have a bit of time since we were waiting on that last game to finish. 'Cause, yeah, it does matter, like knowing the point gaps.
It's a nice pair up there for Pezzy. This is the 3-0 drop. I think I would have preferred a 2-pin there.
Just confirm the shape. I think I agree.
Yeah, especially with 2 1-pins already discarded, it's much harder to get an E-Paker
Yeah.
out of there. And if you draw a 4-pin, you'd rather just shift up towards the Tanya.
Yeah, 2-pin comes out afterwards, which Euclades does. Euclades just wants to win a little Tanyan on me here.
Yep, to stop any potential comeback from Pezzy.
Yeah.
Oh, but a 6-mana draw here puts Pezzy into Ishan 10.
Yep, that's a very good find at this time, I think.
It's a round and round Nishan 10 for Euclades as well. If Pezzy ends up connecting to the Sozu side, that 4-man would now deal in to Euclades.
And with this 1-pin...
Oh no, this will
Okay,
be fine.
that's
because
fine.
will keep the Dora
Yep.
and take the 4-7-man weight. So sharing weights for Pezzy and Euclades.
Yep.
Don't think Euclades can fold here in his position. Oh, and he does find a Sumo.
Does find a Sumo. Does end the Han-chan.
Unfortunately, quite anticlimactic because I believe these will essentially lock Yasumiya and Euclades, who came first and second in the previous Han-chan.
Yeah, I believe so. So we bring up the scores here. SPT's highlighted the players who have proceeded in green. So we do see, Yasumiya keeping second, Euclades in first. Pezzy with a solid second Han-chan, but not quite enough to stay in third, and MW in fourth. So these are our top 8. I'm not going to go through each of them, but I will update our overlay because I only have 2 sets of tables. Alright, we will take a quick 5-minute break here. I'll get everything updated on our end. The games start at 8 past the hour. So we'll be on at around about 10 past, I suppose, to be on time. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we're back. Hope everyone had a nice break. We'll bring us back a little bit early here, since we did decide to jump into the second table first here, since we just watched the guys in the other table, Euclase and Yasamita, so we'll jump in with them for their second Hanchan. But for the first one, we'll come back to these guys. So we watched Chiral and Dio in our first game. Obviously, we saw Dio with their big win, but Chiral did take a fourth, but with a big first in their own Hanchan, and with other results going their way on that table, they were able to take a second, so did manage to advance through.
Yeah, what a comeback. Frisky, who came third in that Hanchan, initially did get a second. Unfortunately, just about 20 points off Chiral.
Yeah. So, well done to Chiral making it through to the semis after that first Hanchan where nothing could just seem to go right. Their hands always just a bit too slow and yeah, unfortunate, but yeah, it should be a good Hanchan. Elsewhere in our other Hanchan we saw Karupin, who is our Toyman, and Kumo, who is our Kamicha, make it through. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, oh no, sorry, yeah, Karupin's for Kohaku, Kumo is for can't find them, where for Geese, yes, of course. Yeah. So yeah, I thought they're both for Kohaku Rangers, but that was Dio, who is on the table as well, but yeah, anyway. We are on the way.
Yeah, we'll see if there's some infighting between Kohaku Rangers, or if they manage to just completely smash the table like they do in Team League.
Yeah, the Kohaku Rangers, I mean, yeah, they had a very good season. They had 3 players make it through. One of them decided not to join, but yeah. Anyhow, we are underway. None of his hands immediately looked great. Karupin's obviously looked the nicest with no honors. But
yep, but Kumo does have a nice hand here with 2 Aka as well.
yeah, Kumo's got the value. And the first 2 draws, I guess, from when I just glanced at it originally, obviously did clean up things a bit.
Hatsudora, 1 in each of Chiral and Dio's hand. Dio also with an Aka of his own, which now connects with that 6-man draw.
Yes. Holding on to the...
Ishanten. Oh no, not Ishanten.
Not quite. Not too far off. Yeah, holding on to the south for their win and the Natsu for the Dora, so might slow down the hand a little bit if they decide to keep on to both of them. Free sows, both for Chiral and Kumo there. Connecting up shapes very nicely.
Yep, and that's Senpai for Calvin. The one with no doors, Riichi Nomi on the 2-5 so wait.
It's definitely Calvin, isn't it? Oh my god. This is yeah, anyway, don't worry about it. Yeah, so yeah, does Riichi
6-man gets pushed by Kumo, who is Ishanten now, able to call for Tanyao Door 2.
Yeah. Oh, for a second I was like, oh, I didn't change the scene, but I did. Very good. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense to push this hand because it's good value, and obviously to specify, naturally, the scores do get reset between games, so between the prelims and the semis.
Yes.
Yeah. Just to specify that. Senpai
would have to shove a double Musu G5 pin on the 4-pin Riichi.
For a Kanchan war weight, it's a tough ask. Does do it though.
Let's do it.
Yeah. 3-6 or so left in the wall.
Yeah, not too bad. The 2-5 so is actually quite dead. Only 1 left for Calvin. So good chance here for Kumo if he manages to keep pushing any dangerous tiles he draws. Interesting choice here. It has a live 8-pin Suji. Could drop the
Yeah.
Aka 5-pin and play it safe, which he does.
Yeah, very interesting choice, and it keeps a safe line. You've already risked it once with the 5-pin. 2-pin as well is like...
Also live.
Yeah.
And...
It throws a 2-so instead, which will deal in.
Oh no.
You gotta feel so bad after you see that too. It's just, oh, okay, I should have just...
I should just pushed.
Should have just brain off push, yeah.
The good news is it was just cheap, just a Riichi no Mi 1300.
Yes.
But the mental damage could
Yeah, the mental...
still for the remainder of the hard shot.
Yeah, just tilted the whole way through. So it takes us to East 2. Dia's first dealership here. This hand has potential. It is double pen chance at the moment there.
That's a one door at least.
Yeah.
Carol here in front of us does have the Hatsu Anko, does call immediately.
Does call, so we'll be looking for a 3-pin or another 2-pin. Connects up to 7-1. Hand is coming together slowly. It's coming together for Calvin as well. And for Dio.
Dio now.
Yeah.
Shanten.
Did
Did
cut
manage to get rid of one of his penchants.
Yeah.
Oh, and that is Ishanten for Kumo as well. The widest weight would be cut to 2-pin. Does go with the 1-mon. Would have preferred if not the 2-pin to cut the 2-mon, because in the best cases, if you draw the Dora, it'd be massive.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Tenpai for Chiral.
Yep.
Nice Akabai mind draw. So Hatsu Dora 2 on the Kanchan 3-pin.
Not too bad at all.
There's 3 left in the wall.
Yeah, 3 left in the wall still.
If they sumo it, it'd be 42. Oh, that is Tenpai for Dio, but doesn't take it. Instead, cuts away the 1-2 so Penchan, hoping to connect back with the Manzu for a better weight.
Yeah, and Carol choosing not to update to the realm and weight, so keeps with the 3-pin, which is very understandable.
That gives Tenpai 2 Kumo with that pawn on the 2-5. So once again, for Tanyao after 1.
5 left in the wall for them. All the 5 so's. Dia did Tenpai.
Yeah, unfortunately, didn't get the best upgrade that he wanted with the 6-7-minute pawn Shan pawn for Riichi Adora 1. Tough decision here for Chiral, but doesn't matter because Dio does manage to punt Susumu to 7-1. Hits it for as well, just for fun.
Just for fun, yeah, just for stats.
Yeah, nice deal on Mangan to start off his best dealership.
Yeah, and is rewarded with a very nice starting hand here as well. Cuts away the West pair to start.
Wow, just sort of full reads it. I like it. Going for a pin too.
Yep.
Oh, they are 2 Shanten now with some floating tiles.
Yeah. As long as you can draw around this pretty quickly, I do like this decision.
Calvin did pass the first Haku drop by Chiral, but does take the second one.
Yeah. See the East Dora with no one with East yet. Oh, that's Calvin's first East. They've kept the other, yeah, so they do hold on to it for now.
Ishanten for Kumo actually, with 1 Dora.
Yep.
Ishanten for Dio as well now. Ooh, Hondora gets paired up by Calvin and Chiral also with 1 isolated though. Now
Yeah.
I don't see it coming out from Chiral, but he did just draw a really nice tile.
Yeah, I was inclined to agree with you, but yeah, now it feels like you want to get rid of it before too long.
Probably the Paimon will still come out. Keep 4 pairs if you pair up the time.
Yep.
Chito Ishanten.
Yeah, which is a way to get out of this situation for Kyle. Last thing you want to do is give Tondor free of it to somebody who's already got a Haku call. Alright, so Dio is still floating here, waiting for this Tempai to come.
Calvin pairing up the Hatsu now, and with that 2-man call now, Ishanten.
Yeah, rewarded for holding on to all these floating honor tiles, really. It's been sort of everything you can hope for.
Didn't greed for the Honetsu.
Yeah, I was wondering, but no.
Yeah, any of the Yakuhai you get would essentially be at least a Mangan.
Mm-hmm.
That is Tempai for Dio. On 4/7 man, Riichi Pinfu Tanyao. Four 7-man is one of each left in the wall. Ah, should have picked Shampoo.
Yeah. Should have gone the Shanban. What were you thinking? Results-based decisions.
2-man is Genbutsu. If Kumo is able to spot that.
Yeah.
Could also go with a 9-pin. Goes with the 5-man Nakasuji. Oh,
9-pin comes out, which was
keeps
Genbutsu.
the Shanten.
Yeah. But now it's going to be rough.
Yeah.
I'll have to find the fold. If they do get a Tempai, so.
Oh, that's going to be Tempai for Calvin.
Yeah. One of each awaits in Kyrill's hand, but the other two in the wall, unless I'm misseeing it.
Yes, but unfortunately 4-man does come out.
Yeah.
Dealing into Dio's Riichi Pinfutanyao and Nura for a nice another deal among that.
Yeah.
So yeah, dropping that west from the start panned out really well for Dio.
Yeah, it's worked out. So takes a nice early good lead in this Hanchan, nearly 50,000 points already, and yeah, Faka 5-man. Why not?
Another really nice hand.
Yeah. Another potentially quite high scoring hand for
Oh my
Dio.
god. Could also draw as well. But look at Kumo's hand in the west seat.
Yeah.
Does have a pair of West Bora and Chun. I'm gonna assume that he paired up the Chun right after Calvin discarded his.
Yeah, I imagine, because if it's almost an instant open, I think, with this hand.
Oh, but Dio's just been drawing Manzu as well. Could potentially end up with his own Chinitsu.
Mm-hmm.
Is currently Ishanten.
Yeah.
Calvin as well, Ishanten. Oh, and Kyril didn't notice that he also had a pair of the Doras, so
Yeah,
quite unfortunate here.
I think he just drew one not too long ago, a couple draws ago as well. But now with Calvin finding the Riichi first, goes on the Kanchan 5-pin.
Uh-oh, a Tempai for Dio here.
Yeah.
If they drop the 6-man, it's an Ipeco chance. But if they want to play it safe, ARMA's with the 6-man drop. Waiting on the Genbutsu 2-man. Oh, it comes out.
There you go. pin for Aka 1. Scoops a little bit more
Riichi for
points.
another one gun.
Yeah. Ah, well, this is a less than ideal starting hand for Dio.
Is it?
I mean, it's got
more-
potential for Honitsu, obviously, and we're gonna go. But it's very...
Yeah, Toy with very nice pairs, 2-pin, 9-pin, Sao.
Yeah. It's very transparent, and yeah, it's Kumo's hand I was looking at on the side here. Is quite fast as well. They just drew perfectly.
Yeah, or a fast hand.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no value to go along with it. Riichi Nomi.
Yeah. And if they'd waited, they would have upgraded to Riichi Aka 1. But that's how it goes, I guess.
And that 2-so draw.
Yeah.
Basically puts a stop to Dio's hand.
Put the 5-7 will deal in.
Was Ishan 10 for Calvin with not much information.
Yeah.
Kumo does hit that Ura. Or Riichi Ura 1.
Yeah. Nice little Uri hit just to boost the value a little bit and puts Calvin down to 2,000 points. But it is his first dealership. He's free. Every Hanjan we watch is just going to go to mile tonight, I guess. Does start up there with a nice looking hand for Calvin. With a Dora already in hand.
But look at this hand from Dio. Sanmen-chan to Aka.
Dio says my flow will continue and there's not much you can do about it. And like it's so innocuous, like southwest north drops already, like
Yeah, it's gonna be 9-pin next.
yeah.
And then a Riichi.
Yeah. It's a 9-pin. Kumo opened up with the
Carol
Haku.
does it.
And yeah, Chiral as well. Is like a... This hand just could go a couple
Hopefully a
ways.
Tanyao Dora.
Yeah.
She just here. Hey, was gonna suggest a Forso from Dio to just lock in that Sanmen-chan and keep the worst shapes, but goes with the 1-man drop. Easier to shift to a Tanyao here.
Yep.
And yeah, we do see the 9-man's get drop. Dio really the type of player that likes the Tanyaos.
It does seem that way, yeah. I guess they do play in our friendlies quite often as well, don't they? Or do they? I see them in VC a lot. Maybe they don't play.
Yeah, I think they're just in chat. Maybe
Yeah,
don't
okay.
play that much. 7-so gets cheat from Chiral. Did manage to find himself a second Dora, so opening for Tanyao Dora 2 at the minimum.
Yep.
That's going to be Tempai for Kumo.
Ooh,
On
Chiral
the
could get in trouble.
3-6-so, which, yeah, let's come out.
Again, it's just a small deal in. Thankfully for Chiral.
Yep. It is good for Kumo though, you know, you're almost 30k away from first. The best thing you can do here is just put some gap away from third.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what he's doing.
Yeah. And again, I mean, SPT touched this at the start of the stream, but that's what's good about this format is it just gives you a lot different play, where it's a lot more positional focus from the get-go.
Okay, Kumo's first dealership here has an Aka completed shape, so not too bad. Does keep the Hon and Haku Yakuhai over like the 3-so, for example.
Just giving them the flexibility to open if they can. Khan. And rewarded with the Aka 5-so for the Khan. Ishan 10.
Yes. Could potentially work their way towards a Sanshoku.
He was just knocking at that. Good enough another
4
Khan.
2-sos from Dio, but I don't think you're Khan here. Able to use all 4 of them.
Yeah. Unless something drastically changes. Shouldn't see an extra Khan come out, but with a 2-man Anko.
Oh, they're actually Tempai on the Kanchan 6-pin.
So they are, yeah. No Yaku right now.
Maybe hoping for a weight upgrade or a Forso to pick up the Tanya.
Yeah.
Or an 8-man or a 5 and 7 pin.
Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking, right? Like, yeah, this
Oh.
good Sanko. Oh.
Really unfortunate for Cubo. Picking up a Pinfu and dropping the West, unfortunately, aren't going up right after.
Yeah.
Great draw there for Calvin. Picked up the 8-0 before, so had the floating Doras on either side.
Yep.
Managing to be able to use both of them now.
Has worked out. There's the 8-man.
Oh, that's the confirmed Sananko. This way, just Riichi waiting on the 5-pin so you can sumo the Arca 5.
Yeah. Or we.
But no, it takes the 7-pin away,
Yeah.
which is dead and pretty much locked away in Calvin and Carol's hand.
Yeah.
Hatsu. Oh, that would have been sneaky.
Yeah, that would have been a nice sneaky wait for sure. If you like your Jigoku Tankies.
Carol's actually tempo here on the Kanchan 4-man. It's 2-cut already, so switches to the 2-man Kanchan now.
Dio swapped weights as well, and we'll
The
run
one
here.
Forso, which was Genbutsu.
San Anko Nomi, not a very common run.
Yeah, you honestly rarely see that.
Yeah. So it takes us to South 4. Not South 4.
South 1.
South 1. Jesus Christ.
It's been such a long Hanchan, it feels like South 4.
Yeah, so Carl's first dealership here in a third, but not too far off second.
Yeah, has a nice hand here. Anya shapes.
Yeah,
One
with
Dora.
Mm.
Feel like with this hand, Chiral may call, though with 5 pairs, potentially just keep it closed, hope you go up Dora and go for a
Yeah.
Chi-Toy.
Oh, it does open. Okay.
It's open, yeah. Let's have some nice pairs to be able to pawn 2-pin, 8-pin, 8, so.
We can pawn, and if we draw a 5 or 8 man, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah. It will be interesting if they do pawn whether they go for the Toy or keep the Dora.
Ah, well.
Oh well, now there's no Toy.
Yeah, does cut away the 5-pin pair, so this gives you the option down to Chi and not have to be too sad, I guess.
Yeah. Calvin does have a nice hand coming along on Aka, potential Pinfu, Sanshoku.
Yeah.
Geo as well, currently Ishan 10 for Riichi Aka.
Yeah,
Maybe thinking about keeping this 2-pin for a Sanshoku possibility.
Yeah, at least for now.
Goes with the 3-so cut. Puts him back for 1 Shan 10, keeping the 8-man for Dora acceptance, but now with that Tenpai from Chiral, that 8-man could be the death of Dio.
Yeah. Would give a couple points back to Carl. There's the free pin.
Yeah.
The 8-man will come
Coming
out.
right now.
Yeah.
Surely. Goes with the 6-so. Okay. Locking in the Dora. Oh? The Mahjong gods just really want Dio to die.
Yeah. It's becoming harder and harder to justify keeping this 8-man.
Wow!
Does-
It's 1-man cut. Alright. Just worried about the 5-8-man. Wait, I guess?
Yeah, I suppose so. Like, looking at Carl's discards, I mean, looking at everyone's discards, where are the high Manzu tiles?
And I mean, you're 36k ahead. The last thing you want to do is start dealing into the dealer over and over again.
Yep. So yeah, I guess able to read the weight.
We did see an open here from Calvin. Unfortunately, still has some work now. Ishan back to Ishan 10. Kumo also Ishan 10, but if they do get the Anko, could be quite bad.
Tempai and the 5-man for Calvin.
Yep. Wow, and Dio even reading where the 8-mans are, calling the 8-man away from Carol, and 5-man gets simmered by Calvin.
Yeah.
They moved the Hanchan along.
Chiral losing their last dealership now. Still not the end of the world for Chiral to take second in this Hanchan,
Yeah,
but the points are.
Yeah. And Calvin here with the double South and 2 Dora.
Mm-hmm.
Ishan 10 actually already.
Oh, 6-0 is a good pickup for Dio.
Oh, what a find. Very wide 2 Shan 10 here. Ishan 10.
Yeah.
Now do you... Okay. In
Just-
classic Dio fashion, just get rid of all the non-Tanya tiles.
Yeah. Tanyao is essentially a free Han when you think about it. You always want the middle tiles.
Oh,
It's
1,
just-
6, 7 Sanshoku.
It's just that easy, really. I mean, Mahjong's such an easy game.
Just rip the 6-man out of the wall, please. I want to see it.
We've seen some incredible hands already so far tonight. You missed the first game where we had a Khan into Dora 8 into Rinchan Kaiho.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, Sanshoku dreams are dead.
Okay, playing the Roundman game. Still 2 Shanten for Chiral.
Yeah, hand is coming along slowly but surely for Kairo. Well, we're opening now, so it'll be coming along a bit quicker.
1
Yep, they're on opening.
Yeah.
Calvin really wanting to pair up that 9-pin.
Yeah. Just held on to it so far. Which is, yeah, when I'm looking at this hand at the start, it's Diamond Con, okay, yep.
9-pin double
9
door.
pin, double Dora.
Calvin really wanting to pair up his 9-pin now.
Yeah.
The other two are still in the wall. And once again, we see Dio play this hand quite conservatively.
Hmm.
Worried about the 4-7 man. Especially with 3 calls. Any of them can beat him high.
Yep.
1
He's still
High for Kumo and Chiral. 7-pin 3-so is 2 left in the wall. 5-8-pin is also 2 left in the wall.
Yeah, 2 8-pins.
This is 2 3-sos.
Two man offer to Dio, but that's pass.
Oh.
That was
Drop the 2 man here.
yep.
So is quite live.
Yeah, so we do see the 9-pin come out. The double Dora is discarded. We can find our way back to Tempai here for Calvin.
Mm.
There's an 8-pin.
Okay.
And last set of draws for the table here.
Yep. One more chance for Chiral. No.
So Rikyoku, Kuma and Carol both Tenpai, and Dio passing their dealership. And Calvin's last dealership of this Hanchan needing to claw back all the points. 6-pin is a good start for that. This hand is now already 2 Shanten. Yes. No?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Dio can open here if they want, and they have, waiting on these south winds. This isn't a Tanya.
What do you mean? We'll throw the south and the 1-1. Okay, maybe not now with that Haku pair.
Yeah.
Ishan turn for Calvin. And Kumo.
Throwing the door just now. Connecting to the 6-man, kind of.
Senpai for Calvin unfortunately missed out on the Tanyao and Pinfu. Riichi Nomi on the 5-man.
Yeah, 2 left after Carol just drew the Aka.
Ishan 10 for Chiral for a Chitoi. Ooh, quite awkward here. You could push a 7-man or a 6-pin for Ishan 10.
It feels bad. Does throw the Nakasuji 4-pin, floating the Chitoi Shanten.
South gets passed by Dio.
Yeah. Just
Again, not wanting to deal with anything to do with the dealer.
yeah. Some very interesting play. I mean, like, not even mean it in a bad way. Just pairing up the door is big enough for Chiral. Now you
I
can.
thought that was 10-5, but he actually cut away the 3s earlier.
Yeah. Dio pawns the 1-man as well.
Quite interesting choice on the 1-man. Maybe I'll pick up on the 1-4-pin. That's 3-10 as well.
Does cut away the Hakus now. There's the 1-pin.
Hey.
Throws it on the Haku Donkey. There we go. Much more palatable.
Well, still no Yaku.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Well, once you pawn the 1-man, this hand is this, and you throw in the Haku. Like, where are we going? 3-pin is obviously Dio's weight.
Yeah. So 5-man is still 2 in the wall for Calvin.
Yeah.
Six pin.
6-pin? No, okay. There's a 5-man though. This could be trouble for Chiral if they Tenpai late and want to push to keep it.
No, I think he'll be fine with the 4-so pair. Yep, 3 of Dio's winning tiles have been dealt this game, but no Yaku, and there's the last 5-man for Kumo.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Dio at least managing to keep Tenpai at the end, just rack up even more points.
Just scoop in a little bit more penalty payments.
Oh, look at this hand for Calvin. Oh,
yeah.
Haku pair with Dora 4. Ishanten.
Quick open.
And it
from
could
Kumo.
come. Yeah. Could. Yeah, Kumo probably going for a Honetsu, Chinetsu. But yeah, I was gonna say Dio might cut the Haku out because his hand is quite nice.
Yes. That did happen pretty much straight away, so...
But already Senpai for Calvin on the 5-pin 5-8, so...
Yeah, and it's very potent.
Very big comeback here, hand here.
And Kumo now Ishanten as well.
Yeah, looking to play spoiler here. Many tiles I can put him in Senpai.
Yeah. It feels cruel when you're dealer and you're behind and then you get this hand and then some Honitsu Pond Cat Tempais and wins some 2k head. Oh no!
What a disaster.
Oh boy. Alright.
I would be fuming.
That's what I'm saying. It's the worst feeling. It actually. Anyway.
Oh, what a win for Kumo.
Yeah, it completely diffuses that hand, which is big for Kuma. Now you're in South 4. Yeah.
Yep, last dealership. Just try to rack up some more points to widen the gap. Hopefully not drop the third.
Yeah, that's basically... you want to widen the gap, you want to get a little bit more points so your next Hanchan is safer, but you don't want third, ever. So, it's a little bit interesting to play around.
And I think Calvin here will most likely go for the Honetsu Chinetsu route.
Yep.
I think the pin through Itsu won't be enough, though he does have Dora.
Dora, free, Itsu, Honetsu.
Oh, okay. Calvin wanting revenge for that previous hand. Like Chinetsu, Itsu, Aka.
It has again the potential to be very, very expensive for somebody if it gets converted.
Yep, Karo here, Ishanten already was gonna say has an Itsu upgrade chance, but there is a 1-man in there discards and a few other 1-mans already discarded.
Calvin throws a Dora. Which is interesting after drawing the 6-pin when you've already cut the 5-pin, hadn't it?
Yeah, I think I would have been okay with it if you could confirm the Itsu, but with this shape right now, the 9-so is your pair.
Yeah.
So you won't be able to confirm an Itsu, and just not enough points for what you need.
Nah.
I would have preferred to just cut away the Itsu.
Yeah.
But Tenpai for Kumo on the 2-5-man, which comes out from Kyle.
Who had a weight upgrade. So...
widening the gap.
Yep. For what it's worth, Kumo's only 29,000 points behind first. I mean, I say that, but 29,000 is not hard for a dealer, but with this starting hand for Dio.
Was also going to say, silver lining for Calvin is now he is Mangan sumo range for third.
Ah, yeah, I guess that is something.
Yeah, like you mentioned, Dio here with the Hatsu Anko just ready to call for Tenpai in this Hanchan.
Yeah, Kumo did wake up with a fighting hand here at the very least. But a couple awkward tiles, you know, especially if it's Dora, you want to use, but...
Yeah, declining the Ishanten with that 9-pin drop. Okay, I was gonna say for Calvin, he might want to keep that 8-so for the 9-so Dora acceptance.
Yeah.
Just goes with the 8-so cut and lock away the 7-so Anko. Nice 5-so find for Hyrule.
Yeah, gives him the
Would need-
Peiko.
Yeah, would need a Hanuman Sumo or some sort of direct hit on Kumo to get second.
Hmm.
But can shift towards a Tanyao, perhaps Ipeiko.
Yep.
And Dio not happy with just a Hatsunomi to shut out the Hanchan. Going for that Honetsu.
Yeah, just,
Ishan 10 for Hatsu Ipeiko Honetsu.
just to push the point home, this has been my Hanchan.
Could pawn and widen his acceptance, but doesn't do so.
Four-pin pickup for Calvin. We can move this hand now towards Tanyao as well.
Riichi Sumo Tanyao Wandura.
Yep.
Nine again offered to Dio, doesn't take it.
A lot of 6-so still in the wall.
Yeah, one just drawn by Calvin.
Yeah. Just looking at these Ura odds.
there's
That's
Tenpai.
Tenpai, yeah.
I think you just have to Riichi this.
Yep.
Let's hope for Ura or a Patsu. Got a nice weight as well on the 3-6 pin. Two left in the wall.
So we'll have to see how conservative Kuma wants to play this.
Yeah, he's safe if he connects to the Pinzu, but he connected to the Manzu.
Yeah.
So the argument against just pushing here is that if you deal in, you're probably still second.
Hmm.
Really thinking about it here.
1
This is the 4-pin.
Half Suji.
Tenpai for Chiral on the 3-6-so. But now discards the 3-so again, but sit to wait on the 4-so 7-pin. It really depends how much you're interested in winning the hand, because this 4-so 7-pin just looks dead in the water.
Yeah.
But Kyo does deal into Calvin's. Unfortunately, just Riichi Tanyao.
Yeah. Doesn't hit any
So-
Ura, so
Yeah, not quite enough to change anything.
positions will stay as they were. Just checking the status of the other games. Yeah, so they will be starting in 3 minutes from now. So we will take a quick 5-minute break. However, before I do that, just to obviously show off the other Hanchan here.
Looks like they both finished on the same time.
We did see a win for Ekusaka, second for Yasamido, a third for Yukless, and a fourth for Jaffa. So we will be watching that table in our next game. And I will have everything updated this time since it's a lot simpler on my end to handle just 2 tables. So we'll have all the point situations up. But yeah, we'll be back in about 5 minutes with the last Hanchan of the evening. So see you shortly. Okay, we are back. Thank you for your patience. Our games have gotten underway, so good luck to the competitors in this final Hanchan of the evening. We do have our table starting here in about 2 minutes. We have on the screen the point situations for both tables. But obviously we are on table 1 at the top here, so Akasok with the victory in South 4, in our South seat, North seat rather, has a little bit of an advantage when it comes to the positional play based of things. But obviously, again, we've seen that anything already in this tournament, we've seen that anything can happen based on the results of the first game. So, for what it's worth, Jaffa, who did take 4th, only took a minus 45. So it's not that hard of a gap to overcome to make it to 2nd.
Yeah, usually with the 4th, you'll sort of need that first for that extra 20 points.
Yeah. Like you still need to win.
Yeah.
But there's situations where you can win from 4th and then still not make enough to get 2nd, like depending on how the point situations end
for
up.
sure.
Yeah. Whereas here, a win should guarantee it. Like, unless it's a very high 2nd from Yasumido.
Yeah. Like, it would need a 2nd from Yasumido and like a 3rd from Ikisaka, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So. We'll have to see how we get on in this Hanchan. Euclase with the first dealership needing a turnaround here of their own. Negative 23 points is overcomable for sure. But it will start with East round.
Should be hopping in any second now.
Yep. And yeah, good luck to all the players. Even if you don't make the finals, we appreciate you putting aside time on the Saturday night to play through the All-Stars tournament.
Right, here we go. East 1, Euclase's dealership, starting off with a Chun pair and an Aka, as well as Dora Acceptance on that 7-so.
Yeah. Not too bad, all things considered. Does cut away the 8-9-man Penchon, which is very understandable.
Jaff with a pair of East, as well as 2 completed shapes.
Yeah, and the Dora Acceptance, which he does draw right now.
There we go.
This is a good start for Jaffa, potentially.
Not too much going on for Yasumido and Ekisoft right now. Ekisoft just pairing up their Haku just now helps quite a bit.
Yeah. Ekisoft will want a bit more out of this, the Haku Nomi, you'd think. But again, Ekisoft did win, so is content just sort of cruising through this Hanchan and not taking last.
In the meantime, Euclase did manage to anchor up the Chun, holding the 9-pin now. Ishan 10 for Chun, Dora 2, that's on the 2-pin. And commit to the Hanetsu.
Go on, Hanetsu, yeah. And Jaffa did cut away the East pair as well, so not content with keeping the value low, will seek to up the value of the hand.
Is Ishan 10 himself.
Yep. Ooh, 7-so. Ooh, 7-so, Euclase, no.
Bit of a backfire.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Tenpai.
That two amazing draws there for Ekasok.
Yeah, having that round and wait at the end of the 2-5-1. 3 left in the wall. And now there's awkward 7-so in Euclase's hand.
Yeah, this is a very feels bad moment.
Goes with the 8-pin.
So yeah, you can pair up the 7 so and then still get the Tenpai, but Riichi puts Sumo Dora Noura.
Yeah, make that 3 amazing draws from Ekusok, continuing where he left off the previous Sunshine.
Yeah. Alright, so Euclase's dealership ends with a very quick win. Jaffa starts his dealership with a nice hand, but Ekusok immediately opens with another Honitsu Nook in hand, and I mean, look at Yasumido's hand here.
Yeah, Yasumido 4 Shanten from Krokushi, 3 Shanten. But Jaffa already in a perfect E Shanten with 1 Dora.
Euclase also opening. Okay.
Oh,
Yasumida cut off with a 9-pin though.
Oh, he did cut away in 9-pin.
Yeah. Was I think just too busy looking at the Honitsu.
Honestly, not the worst. You do have the South and Hatsu pairs.
Yeah.
Which are Yaku high for you. Probably see him trim down some of the
so
pairs
there's
here.
the Haku out.
Sorry, punters. Yep. Haku pawned by Euclase, Ishanten, and Ton gets paired up for Yasumino.
Jaffa did convert his Ishanten. There's the 5 so, of course, on the Ipatsu, because why wouldn't it be? That's so sad for Yasumino. His hand is doomed if you want to push it now.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you want to.
And
yeah.
Like, it was going to be sooner or later for Jaff to get Tenpai and just parts the Sumos himself. Reach parts the Sumo Pinfu Dora. Ura would be massive, doesn't get it.
Still a
Nice
Dilamangan.
Dilamangan.
Yeah.
And that's a great start for Jaff, who, like you mentioned, was in 4th place. Needs a first.
Yep. This hand isn't as good for Jaffa, but Yasumida gets a nice looking hand here again. Euclase of a Tom pair. Completed shape already. Dora acceptance.
Yep. Should play it pretty standard.
Yeah.
Nice 6-0 fine for Yasumido, connecting to the isolated Aka. Plays it 6 blocks with that 7-man cut. Ooh, Aka 5-man.
It's a nice pickup.
And now trims away the Kanchan.
Alright.
Pawns for Tanyao.
Tanya Dora 2 plus Aka. So Aka 2, Dora 1.
Yeah. If they get the 7, so.
Yeah, if they get the 7, so.
I'm more worried about their 6-man and sort of wish you have that 7-man pair to pick up an extra 5-man and 7-man acceptance.
Yeah, does the 7-man I think might come back to bite you a little bit.
Tenpai. 6-9-man. Obviously cannot win on the 9-man.
Yeah. 2 9-mans in Ekusok's hand at this stage.
And the other 2 discarded. So, and 1 6-man left in the wall.
Yep.
We see a Chi here from Euclase.
We will.
Ishanten for either Ton or Honitsu. Not Honitsu. Ton or Itsu.
Ton or Itsu, yeah. Whichever comes first, you don't mind. There we go. So.
Yep, takes the Dora weight.
2 7s in the wall still.
And Jaff here, just trying to keep his dealership. Currently still each on 10 after 2 calls.
Yeah, I mean, the starting hand was just bad. There's no 2 ways around it. There's another Tenpai.
There's Tenpai.
So, 2 choices here. Goes with the Penchan way.
Yeah. There's one of the 7 So's.
Ooh.
Khan for Yasamito revealing the 7-man 310. And yeah, like you said, that 7-man did end up coming back to bite them in quite a big way.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
So revealed a 9-man Dora as well, bumping Ekusak's hand to 2k.
Yep. And I guess it's lucky. Well, the 7-man would have dealt in the other way, I guess, but yeah. Exok was like, no, I threw away Dora. Anyhow. East 3. Yasamito now with their first dealership with a twin pair, which is the indicator, which is less than ideal.
Does Ponder Tracer drop the 5-man on Suzuki or just banking on the Chun?
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Or Tanya?
Hmm.
Meanwhile, Haku Dora pair for you place.
Yep.
With 3 other pairs.
Yeah, we'll have to see how he wants to play that. If he wants to go Arazuke or Toy Toy or...
Very South seat wins for Ekusa, but not much else going on. Okay, there's Senpai for Yasamito. We'll find that last Chun. I would... Oh, might just...
I would push that Chun almost every time. Yeah.
We'll see if he goes for 100, see if he draws any of the Sozu. Oh my god, if the Chun comes out now. Please do it, if you claim. Throw the Chun for the memes.
No.
Oh,
I
no.
could have seen it coming out for sure.
Alright, here's the Hanetsu upgrade for Yasamito, and he does take it.
Okay, so yeah, we do get the Hanetsu shift. That is good for Yasamito. Ooh, 7-man for Jaffa.
Maybe with the ton in Euclase's hand. Okay, I was gonna say maybe with the ton he just won't ever throw the Yaku high for Yasamito. But does give the Chun over. So 4-7 to wait for Yasamito. Which is actually quite dead. Just 1-7 to left. Jaffa is Tenpai on the Kanchan 7 pin with no Yaku.
You guys is Ishanten.
Oh, there's a live Haku. That is just never coming out of Jaffa's hand.
That is taking Jaffa's hand for the rest of his hand, so that will be an end to that. Place does not accept the Hatsus, which are dead on the board, the other 2.
A live West in Ekusak's hand. Also might put some breaks on, but Tenpai for you place.
Well,
There's the no Yaku side, so unfortunately Furu 10 here.
Yep.
In another situation, you could consider dropping the Hakus and go for Tanyao, but
yeah, not with
probably not in this one.
Yeah. And there's the other one.
Oh,
well, that's actually not too
there's
bad
Tenpai.
for Jaffa. Yeah, we can take Tenpai.
Except he has to cut a Sozu. 1 chance on the 9 so. Yeah, it does Riichi. Haku Forcer is dead.
Tenpai for Ekusak now as well. But Friedman is decidedly not safe.
I just do it because... Okay. Well, what I was going to say is all 3 people are probably Tenpai.
Yeah.
So you're going to lose 3,000 if it goes to the end. But also does come out from Yasamito. Going into Riichi, Dora 4.
Yeah, more points for Jaffa. Less points for Yasamito. For Jeff.
Yasamito came second in the previous
Yeah.
Mahjong, so this is really good for.
And yeah, Jaff has put himself into position to make second here early.
At the minimum.
Yeah. So, let's see how things shake out towards the south round. But first, we have East 4. With Ecosoc's first dealership here, who has, this year, again, played the Houndchan pretty safely. Thus far. And finds himself with 31,000 points still.
Decent potential pin food coming along.
Yeah. Maybe even in the Peiko. Couple different ways the hand could shake out here. Yes,
Place's hand also not too bad.
Yeah, Euclid's hand is also very nice.
Yeah, like you mentioned, Chun pair for Yasamito, and also a nice 3-pin draw connecting to that 2-pin Dora.
Yeah. Yasamito, already below 10,000 points, so you start to get to that point where you want to try and build more value.
Bishan 10 was offered to Ekusoc there, but I went with the 8-so, 6-so cut.
Four pairs now for Jaffa. With the 8-so cut here.
Yeah, Yasamito thinking about calling it.
Yeah. Ooh, 8-pin for Ekusoc. Ishanten now.
Oh, 5 pairs for Jaffa. And Tenpai for Yasamito.
Tenpai for Ekusoc.
Oh, sorry, Ekusoc, yes. 6-9 pin. 6-pin for that Ipeiko. Sumegiri Riichi now.
Sumegiri Riichi Vedora. Yep. Yeah, 6-pin gives Ipeiko. 9-pin gives nothing. Yes.
Yeah, Riichi Pinfu.
Yeah, it's Riichi Pinfu. Yeah. 2 left on the wall of each, one of each.
Ishanten for Yasamito.
Yep. Still sitting with these Parachuans. They're probably happy they didn't open early.
Jaffa could have had such a nice hand.
Yeah.
That's the power of Riichi. Okay, rounding out towards the end here. I think 2 more draws for Ekusoc.
Yeah.
Just the 1 9-pin left.
That's
Oh,
a-
that is Tenpai.
That is a Tenpai, yeah. You have to throw the Fremon, which is obviously Gambitsu for
Riichi.
Riichi. So, you want your Tenpai payments? You have to defend against this.
So dead in Jaffa's hand.
Yeah.
And no more draws, so running towards Ryukyoku. Euclade's just finding a safe tile. I think 3-so is safe. Yep.
There it goes. So, Ekusoc, Yasamito, Tenpai. So, dealership will be retained. We go to Ace for Humble 1.
You place here starting with a pair of Doras.
Yeah, nice start for a place. Will have to draw a couple nice tiles to give themselves a chance to convert it. Because apart from the
Yeah.
Pinzu, the hand's in a bit of a bad shape right now.
Yeah, could have considered going towards a Honitsu if they managed to pair up some of their honors at the start.
Mm.
I think with this progression, yeah, we'll
Yeah.
most likely cut away the honors and just go for maybe a Pinfu hand or Tanyao.
Yeah. There's a couple draws in here. Jaffa's hand is not bad or good, just kind of yeah.
Just, yeah. Same with Yasamito's hand,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah. Free pairs and the real identity. It's just sort of we'll just draw and see what we draw.
Yeah.
Alright, 5-month Euclase is a nice find. So we have a Manzu shape now. We have a way for the hand to proceed, which is nice.
Yeah.
Goes the Haku, so yeah. Coming together slowly but surely. Meanwhile, Ekusok's hand has sort of stagnated.
Yeah, cut away the west pair. One already cut. Really only feels like Euclase's hand has been progressing at all.
Yeah. As we sort of said at the start, Jaffa's and Yasamita's hands were just kind of like nothing really going for him, so and like you can see from Jaffa, like he's only discarded terminals and honors so far. And the hand still looks like this. Well,
Okay,
yeah.
2 months, alright.
Yeah, 2 months. 2 months on that start.
Ishanten for Riichi Dora 1. Ishanten for Euclase as well.
Yeah, that's a really nice 7. So, what do we cut here? Do we cut the 4-pin? Alrighty. This hand has the potential to be quite good. We got a Riichi Tanya, Ipeiko, Pinfu. Like, there's a bunch of different things that could happen here.
The issue is you offer it on the 6-9 so and they're literally all on the board except for a 6-0.
Yeah.
So probably hoping to draw along the Pinzu and Tenpai there.
Yeah, draw 9-pin.
Oh yeah, this also works.
This is not bad either.
5-8 so Riichi Pinfu Dora 2.
Yep. Jaffa does take
K10.
that pin. Yeah.
Gives the 5 so over to Yasamita who immediately throws it out. Riichi Pinfu Dora 2. Ura for nothing.
Ura for style. Brings Euclase back up to 25,000 points. Drops Yasamita down to 900.
Yeah, Euclase was third.
Yes.
And with Ekusok's first in the previous Hanchan, Euclase sort of needs a first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Jaffa's currently first.
Yep.
Still quite a tough spot for Euclase, even though he's clawed back quite a bit.
Yeah, needs to do more here. So, South One Dealership. This hand has some good speed to it. If you can draw quickly these first couple tiles, I think. Yes, the Nita's hand, though, we've got the South, we've got 2 Akadora. We've got, I mean, an extra 5 so
And
to
2
go with
normal
that. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
This is good. One South and Ekusok's hand, the other still in the wall. Well, there we go. We just draw it. I mean, it's you know, if you need it, you just pull it out. It's
Yep, Ishanten will probably just call for Tenpai.
Yeah.
Was gonna say Euclase's hand is a bit rough with the 8-man Anko we see in Jaffa's hand.
Yep.
And yeah, Yasamito calling the 7-0 tempo on the 3-6 pin. Can't?
Can't.
Oh, wait, draws a Dora. This is awkward. We could have
Yeah.
non-Dora 5. Okay, plays it sensibly. Keeps the 3-6 pin.
Yeah. That's so awkward. But yeah, sensible discard.
Oh,
Yours the Haku, which is basically already dead. There it is.
I feel like Yakuza eyed too much on the Dora and missed like the Menhun G-Toy enchanted.
Yeah, it's definitely possible.
But yeah, as I was looking at that, 3-pin did come out from Jaffa and deals into Yasamito's Ungun.
Yes.
So now the game's sort of really wide open for Uclays.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what Uclays needed. Jaffa to lose points here, so. Yeah, well, this is a really important first hand here for Jaffa and for the rest of the board. And Jaffa going for this Honitsu. 2 Dora, we have the south, we have the pair of norths. So 3 Dora.
3 Dora actually,
Dora, yeah.
but obviously would cut the Aka by mine if he goes for that Honetsu.
3 pins, good rate for Ekosok's hand here. It feels in a penchant shape. He has the other pair of south actually, so.
Ooh. Dora gets pit up. Or Jaffa going for that Honetsu.
Yeah.
Hanuman minimum, really.
This is going to be very interesting because I don't see these salves coming out from either player.
Oh yeah.
2
so could potentially get discarded by Uclays.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're Uclays, you're probably noticing Jaff is pushing this Honitsu. So.
But at the same time, you do need to win.
Yeah, that's the hard point, isn't it? It's making the read that you can push your Dora and. Or if you can't push it. So, yeah. North gets called by Jaffa. And again, I think everyone's already suspected what's going on here. For the most part.
Yes, I need to really get rid of that 7 so soon before Jaffa gets Tempai.
Can't?
Can't
5
use Jaffa another 2 Dora.
Alright, so this is now Dora 5.
Would have to cut one for Tempai at the moment.
Yeah.
But could upgrade to include the Arca 5, so the normal extra 5, so like
yeah, there we go.
Itso was an interesting discard because now he doesn't accept the 5 so Tempai. Might have just focused too much on the Rianmen or the South Pun.
Yeah, I think that's probably the case, yeah. There goes the South. The 7 so for Yasmin the last turn. Instantly paired it up, obviously. Chief of Uclays.
Still Yushanten.
Yeah. And yeah, I think this Dora will stay in the hand as a pair.
There's Tempai. For Ekusa. Is a live tune he would have to discard to someone who's pawned twice and another dealer who's pawned a north.
Yeah.
So thinks better of it. But gives over the 8 pin to Uclays. Tempai for Tanyao, it will be Dora 3 on whichever tile he gets.
One of each left in the wall still.
Yasamito did get Tempai, but no Yaku.
Yep. Stuck waiting for the Jun, which is not going to come out of Yakusok's hand, so we'll need to find the last one. But does change the weight here to 5 Jun. But again, same issue. And there's a Jun to Jaffa's hand, so yeah.
Sounds pretty dead. Yep.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, especially on the you've drawn the Tempai, so yeah. Deals in, gives away a little bit more points back to Yasamita, who desperately needed them. Puts us into a South 3 with everything up for grabs now at this stage.
Yeah, Chunaka 2, unfortunately, Jaffa losing his first place with that deal in.
Yeah. So, South 3, my eyes were instantly drawn to Euclid's hand with the South pair, the East pair. Got a Dora as well. There's potential here. Yakusok with a North pair. Not much really else going on at all really for Yakusok right now. Same with Jaffa. Yeah, it's...
So just looking at the point, there is a way for Euclid to actually qualify being third place.
Oh,
below
okay.
Jaffa.
Yeah. So
Because Yasamita is last at the moment.
Yes. So you have to keep Yasamita in last, and then you need Jaffa to take a bad second.
Yes, I'm just gonna do a quick count.
Yeah. Oh, you did that. Euclides did Anko up the salves here. Still got this Dora with nothing to go with it, but Tushanten. Jaffa's hand is progressing a little bit, but still got these awkward shapes. Euclides finds a 5-setting on Ivadora.
Okay, it's gonna be quite rough, but he'd have to be less than 1.3k behind Jaffa.
Okay.
And like above about like 8 or 9k above Yasamita, which he currently is. So.
But it is
There is a way for him to come third and qualify.
Euclides did manage to get the
But
Tempai, yeah. Drew the 5 so, then drew the 4th so everything worked out pretty nicely.
Yeah, reaching on Dora.
Yeah. 1 East left and
Pod.
1 6.
Yeah. Ooh, but 10-5 for Yasamino on the 5-8, so...
Wow, very live. 4 left.
5-4. 4.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's one of them.
Alright.
And that is really bad for Euclid.
That is Riichi
Riichi Pinfu. No, really lovely.
Yeah, reverses the situations. So now Yasamita back up into 3rd, Euclid in 4th. But Yasamita with the dealership and not Euclid. It's also bad for Jaffa that Yasamita gets out of 4th.
Yes, so Yasamita will be fine, being 1 place away from Jaffa.
Yep. So he's suffering at number 1. Yasamita with the Haku pair and a Dora. Hand is already quite fast. Ekusok's also got potential if he wants to pursue it. I think he's happy to deal with these guys just squabbling amongst each other though.
Yeah. Jaffa Ishanten with 2 Aka.
Yeah, and Jaffa's got 2 Aka here, waiting on this Penchan wait at the moment.
Would be the best draw.
Yeah. Ishanten for Ekusok.
Yep, we'll most likely call for Tempai if he offered it.
Yep, given that option.
Seven-man draw for Euclid, puts him in Ishanten with 1
Uh,
Dora.
Yep.
5 so would be great for that Pinfu. 6 man draw for Euclid, puts him in Ishanten with 1 Dora. 5 so would be great for that Pinfu. 5 so would be great for that Pinfu. 6 man draw for Euclid, puts him in Ishanten with 1 Dora. 5 so would be great for that Pinfu. 6
does hand over the Haku to Yasumido, who will now be able to get this hand properly online.
Yep. Should see a 5-pin cut here to get rid of the overlap on the 4-pin.
Mm.
Although he is 3-10 on the 6-9, so... Still wouldn't have hated it too much. You can always take the sharp one if you need to.
Yeah. I think it's more than acceptable. Alright, we're just sort of waiting here to see who can draw what they need first.
Yep.
Opponent
Might
already out
see
for
a
free.
switch of 10 chans here.
Yeah.
One Jaffa.
No.
Nope. Keeps it the 3-1.
Boom.
But Tenpai provided 2 Ekusok, waiting on the 2 5-pin.
4 left.
3 left.
Yes, 3 left.
No one else able to catch up at the moment.
Yeah, everyone's just sort of stuck. That's how things go sometimes.
And if... Oh.
Hmm.
5-pin actually doesn't look that dangerous into Ekusok.
No, it doesn't
It's a bit
really.
into Yasumido though. Haven't chucked any pins in.
Yeah.
So yeah, you play sidesteps with the 1-man. Meanwhile, if Yasumido does get a triple of the 7 so or the 6-pin would be bad.
Hmm. Yeah, Yasumido might have that lack of a 5-pin cut earlier.
Yeah, the 6-pin's gonna... Unless Ekusok's worried about dealing into Yasumido. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Pinzu looking very dangerous to Yasumido.
Everyone just seeing smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
Which could give enough time for Yasumido to get Tenpai to keep his dealership.
Hmm. You know, yeah, Yasumido is just like, where are my tiles? I have
Why is
super
everyone else
geared.
drawing my Pinzu?
I've super geared everything other than 4 tiles.
Hey,
Yeah,
there we
finally
go.
a 7-pin. So Tenpai and the 1 4-pin.
It is dead.
It is very dead.
But if Yasumido can be the only one Tenpai here, very nice points for him.
Yeah. It's actually better than winning almost.
Yeah. It's about the same. It's like a Zimmer.
Yep. So, continue in South Reap.
Not bad of a hand here for Yasumido. Pair of Hakus with the Dora. No, well, 2 Doras. 3 Doras.
Yeah, just keep drawing doors. Hopefully find something to connect to the Manzu.
Unfortunate missing out the ton pair there, but it was already once cut from the place.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Ekusok, Dushanten, quite nice.
Yeah, Jaffa also not too far off. A Tenpai, couple Shanten, but equal chips.
Yep. Haku given to Yasumido, Dushanten.
Yeah, looking good odds here for Yasumido to Renchan once again.
Dushanten for Ekusok.
Yeah. And for Exoc, is there any way to drop out of top 2 from this position? It's pretty tough.
Unless you drop to last.
You have to drop to last, and you have to drop to like 0 points. Just yeah, the point situation being what it is, it's not the most comfortable, especially if you haven't mapped everything out.
Yasumido still trying to get Tenpai.
Yep. Did end up cutting away the Manzu Akadora, but yeah, just stuck.
Yeah, still hoping to be able to use their Kinzu one. Yeah, Jaffa and Uclay still in 2 Shantan.
Yeah.
And looks like Uclay is essentially folding.
Yeah, Euclase might have just given up the hand, suspecting someone's Tenpai and his Dharma. Probably.
Or just worried about Yasumido.
Yeah.
He doesn't see any doors at all, other than the 5-1 and now the 5 pin this
Yeah, which, I mean, is suspicious in its own right? Like...
Yeah. Like, what if they have 3 7 servers?
Yeah, so...
Okay, Jaffa K Ishanten right now for like K10.
Mm-hmm.
Well, could be 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if he even would want to win that hand. I think you just want Yasumido to Renchan so you can get a better hand.
Yeah, I think you're fine with that, to be honest. And Tenpai now, with no Yaku.
Yeah. Well, back to Ishanten for you plays. But 8 months safe, 9 so isn't. After 8 months, not technically safe against Jaffa.
Yeah. Who did open very recently, yeah. So, yeah, cuts the Hatsu. Yuclay's, I guess, just in a position where you're happy for Yasubita to Renchan or leave it in South 4. High-Tay shift!
Actually gives High-Tay to Yasumido.
It doesn't give High-Tay to yourself though, so now you'd have to draw the one less time. So you don't deal with it.
Yes, but he wasn't Tenpai anyways. Yeah, unfortunate for honestly everyone but Ekusok that Yasumido was no 10.
Yes. Does
give Jaffa into first.
Puts Jaffa back into first.
But unfortunately because Yasumido's second. Third, sorry.
Yes, we do, yeah.
I don't think it'll be enough.
It's a very difficult South 4. And Yucasok's got starts with the East, so we're just, pawning straight away. Go on.
Actually, maybe this would be enough for Jaf. I can't math quick enough. With you place third.
Euclase would drop the 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Euclase is 4th right now. Yeah, Yasumido's third.
Yeah, Yasumida's third. So Jaffa needs plus 50-ish. Or a bit less with Yasumida in third.
Yeah, it may actually be enough. With the Uma being that big.
Yeah, but Jaffa will need to stop Ekusok from Renchanning it. Which is going to be tough with Jaffa's hand compared to Ekusok's. So, Yasumido looking for a win here, has a pretty good shot at doing so, is already... I'm too tired to look at shapes. This is Ishanten, yes.
Yes, it's very wide.
Yes.
I think normally you just cut a 2 or 5 pin here. Yep.
New place, yeah. Also, Ishanten.
Oh, you're looking at Yasumida's
Yes,
hand
it
read.
is, yeah, as well, yeah.
Yeah.
So, everyone poised to try and win this South 4.
Ooh, even wider Ishanten here on the 8-pin cut.
Yep.
Does get
Does-
cheated by Ekusa.
Yeah, moves him a little bit closer. Ishanten now himself. Dan Tenpai on the
Tenpai.
7, so which is dead.
Yep, could potentially come out from Yasumido on the wrong draw, like a
Yeah.
5-8, so. Ooh, could switch.
Would have to drop Dora.
Doesn't.
Could also come out from Jaffa as well. Now that he's filled in the lower Sozu ship.
Yes. Not sure if Jaffa has fully calculated the point differential, whether he thinks he needs that Dora.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, another switch offered here to Ekusa.
Sticks with the 7, so and Achilles finds Tenpai finally.
Yeah, 369, so is 4 in the wall? 2 3 so's, a 6 so, and
Yeah,
a
4.
9 so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So decent odds here for Euclase. This is
Oh,
reach pin for Dora 2 already.
I think you would need a sumo.
Mm-hmm. And not gonna find one.
Yeah, last
But
draw for Yasumida.
Ekusok
Yasumida
is...
gets Tenpai.
Yeah, Yasumida Tenpai. Ekusok is also still Tenpai. Can you do 38? So 6 pin is a bit spooky. And as Ekusok, you can probably just throw the north and be okay. But let's throw the 6 pin. Jaffa loses the 3000 he gained last hand.
Making Jaffa work for
Yeah.
his place.
Alright, so South 4, 1. 4 Homba, 1 Riichi stick in the center. Jaffa has the double south. No one else really has anything early. We have a Dora held by Jaffa and Ekusok. Jaffa was full of an Arca. Liking Jaffa's position early, I have to say that. Oh, Ekusok did pair up the Dora. Okay. That's good as well. So Jaffa does open with south.
Yep. So with all those bonuses, actually 1 Han would be enough.
Yeah, to take first.
Barely.
Yeah, very barely with the stick and the bonuses. The question is, does Jaffa ever throw this Hatsu if he doesn't pair it?
Oh yeah, for sure, if he gets an upgrade anywhere.
Yeah, okay.
Like if he gets any of the Sozu to 7-so or any of the Pinzu.
Mm-hmm. So that will bring Ekusok's hand online at that point. We'll put him, at the moment, Ishanten, once he calls the Hatsu. There's a 7-1 for Jaffa, which gives him a couple more outs. Ooh.
Potentially... Again, I haven't done the calculation.
Yasumida also Ishanten. Jaffa pawns the 8-man. Cuts away the 7-1 now, which is not needed. Clay still off the pace at the moment. There's Tenpai, there's the Hatsu.
Tenpai.
And
And
yeah.
Tenpai for Ekusok. Oh,
And
oh.
there you go.
And that's essentially doomed for
Yep.
Jaffa, dropping all the way to 4th.
So now with Jaffa out of the picture, we have Yasamita second, Ekasok first. So Ekasok first is obviously that doesn't change anything. I mean, as things stand, nothing will swap because this is the positions ended in the first game. Euclase needs to overtake Yasamito here.
By an amount.
Yeah, by some amount. Yasamita taking third. At about say like what 20k points is.
I think if I remember correctly, it needs to be like about 8k above. Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Need the direct hit.
Yeah. Euclase already Ishan then. Sorry, Ekusok already Ishan then.
Yeah, Ekusok already Ishan then.
Yeah.
1 small point for hull points.
Yeah. Completely unneeded at this point. But you know, in these sort of South 4 situations, still playing offensive is pretty defensive in its own right. Tempai.
Yeah. Like actually the most optimal play would have just been to just fold this hand. Because Hatsu Zadora, they're all dead. There's like literally no way you can get upset. Can you imagine if Riichi this, you get another hand and then you get run by Yakuman?
The world wouldn't be so cruel.
I think he'd still qualify. But it would be funny.
A Jaffa in the chat here. Kosuke had to do was
Kosuke had to do was well. True. But
yeah.
Kosuke is a Giga Chad and just 1 small point. So deal with it.
Yeah.
Yasamito as well just has to avoid dropping below Euclase by too much.
Yep.
One of which would be dealing into the dealer, so just folding here.
Yeah. Just folding, hoping it just goes to Rikoku or Euclase deals in or Jaffa deals in. Or... Yeah.
Oh, Ekisatsuma.
Yeah. So many situations in which you're fine with how this hand plays out.
Uh, 2-5 so is 1 of each left.
Yeah. Couple got scooped up during the progress of this hand, but yeah. Looks...
1 more draw for Ekisatsuma. And not by chance here for Yasamito. Doesn't get it. Ah, 2-0 was the high take.
Rikoku. Six Homba. Oh, look at this hand. This is a hand for Ekosok. I see.
Should have gone for Kakashi.
I see Sanshoku Chanta.
Oh, I saw Kakashi. Right.
I mean, I see Kakashi too, but not after the North card.
Oh yeah. Draw back.
Yeah.
Okay, Jaffa. It looks good, but you actually would need to cut the trims or just go for Suanko.
Yeah, just go for Suanko. This is fine.
And it is.
This is
not enough.
What did you say? All. Would it be funny if Ekusok wins this hand and then goes in for Yakuman?
Yakuman. Yes.
Direct Baimon, yeah, that's about right. I mean, this looks like Suanko to me, Jaffa. I don't like. I see a Chun Anko and I see a bunch of pairs. We just have to draw all the things we need. And as I'm looking around here, what do I see the 1 mons are already dead. The 2 mons are dead.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Ishan turn 4, you place here. Unfortunately, doesn't exactly have the hand that upset second place.
Oh, not at the moment.
What would be the play here? Would you just try and cut away the 9 mons and go for Tanya?
I mean, I feel like I cut a
Okay,
9 mon here, at least a 9 mon.
Oh, actually, this one's not that bad. You can get 5, 6, 7 Zanshuku.
Hmm.
Ishan 10 for Yasamito. Oh, 3 Aka. Too many Akas.
Too many Akas cuts away the Manzu Aka. Do not
Wow.
need it.
Should have just cut the 9-7, draw the 4 Mon, and be Tenpai with 3 Aka. Which would have immediately come out from Euclid.
Look at this Tanyao shift we've got
Alright.
going on.
Here we go. Pump in Dora 2. ARMA.
Yep.
Oh. Unfortunate for you placed through the wrong side.
Hmm.
Hyusok still trying to get more points here. Tenpai on the Hatsu Chanta.
Oh, I'm so good. Well, GG.
Yeah. Hyusok dealing into Pipu, Ipeko, Tanyao, Akatu.
Yep. There's a couple more points here for Yasamito, but it doesn't matter. Kusaki Yasamito creates that means that the point situation sits the exact same as when we came into the game. So, yep. Yeah, Kusaki Yasamito go through. Thanks for playing for Euclid and Jaffa. Thanks for the Han-chans and the streams. And if I bring up the stats here, that's the team
Look
league.
at this. Ekusok with 4 firsts straight to the finals.
Yeah, Ekusok with a outstanding set of 4 games here. And in our other game, we did see both Dio and Kyril make it through as well. So we have a international final stable. Ekusok, Yasamito, Dio, and Kyril.
No, and Dio and Kyril both going straight from the top 16 to the finals together.
Yeah.
They're gonna play 6 full Panchan.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night. I forget what time. I'm assuming it's 6.
Not actually 100% sure.
Yeah, I have to double check. But yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed these set of games tonight. Thanks to everyone for playing. Thanks for Cheese for jumping on after immediately getting home. And thanks for SPT for joining for the first game.
No worries. Looking at the pin, it looks like it'll be starting at 8.
8.
It's
Okay.
the usual team league time.
Alright. So we're back at 8 for the 2 games of the finals to determine the winner. And I believe SPT said he would have an announcement at the end of the team league. So look forward to that. End of that stream rather than the team league. But yeah, with that, we'll bring an end to the stream tonight. So I hope everyone has a good rest of your days.
Yeah, thanks everyone who joined us tonight for a long 4 hours.
Yeah. Thank you. And we'll see you tomorrow.